weekly live. You could have gave me a heads up. Happy Sunday fun day, everyone. Happy Sunday fun day, everyone. Welcome to our weekly live where we get to hang out with you guys real time if you're hopping on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jeremy usually likes to start the live off with a song. I gotta get used to this new cushion under my booty. It makes me taller.
All I wanna do is go to half a mil. All I wanna do is go to half a mil. Barbecues to grill. It's gonna be such a thrill. I wanna go to half a mil. What do you wanna do?
I hope my back is okay on the day we have half mil time to grow.
Why don't you think about it?
I'd better not. I'd let you think about it.
All George wants is her back to be okay. All George wants is her back to be okay. Maybe she was sleeping on hay. But that didn't happen today. She wants her back to be okay. Who's in the chat?
We have all kinds of people in the chat right now. Over 1,500 people watching.
With the Super Bowl on?
With the Super Bowl going on, 1,500 watching.
Give me a name.
Let's go with Justin. He's good at this, so it doesn't matter what name I pick.
All I wanna be is like Justin. All I wanna be is like Justin. Maybe not if he's cussing, or if the cops be busting on Justin.
Do you need another name?
Sure, give me one.
Let's go with your middle name. George.
My middle name?
Uh-huh.
You said let's go with my middle name. My middle name is Brian.
Your middle name is George.
My middle name is Brian.
George is much cooler. Let's go with Brian.
My middle name is Brian. My middle name is Brian. Don't be listening to George because she be lying. My middle name is Brian.
Marie says, who cares about football? She'd rather watch us.
Who cares about football? Who cares about football? Apparently not you at all. I'm sorry you made the wrong call. You don't care about football.
Football.
One more name.
All right, one more name. Here we go. Let's go with Maryland. Which Maryland just sent $5, says, forget the Super Bowl. It's all about the super fans. Biggest fan in the house.
Oh man, I really miss Maryland.
He really does. He talks about Maryland a lot.
Oh man, I really miss Maryland. Oh man, I really miss Maryland. Changing the locks and turning the water off well.
Thank you, Max Lab.
She never did get to scaring me personally. But we're going to find out who she is at half mil. Time to grill.
Thank you,
It's
Ted.
gonna be a thrilling.
Woo! Can you row it? Thank
Were you just doing the row?
Yeah, I was rowing the boat. And then I asked, "Can you row it?"
All right.
Or would you rather do the shovel? Can you dig
awkward.
it? Or would you rather do the Q-tip?
I usually do the
You like-
mower.
You like the Q-tip.
I do the tractor.
You like to crank the chainsaw.
Sprinkler.
There you go. Mine is usually like this.
Yeah, a little something like that.
Or we should have a dance off at Half Mil Time to Girl.
You and I had a dance off for our third date,
We did.
and I won.
I thought I won.
And
Thank you,
that's
Ted, for the
where you said
$20 super chat.
You fell in love.
I was like, woo, white boy got moves.
That's where you said you fell in love with me at the dance off.
It was the singing. The Louie Louie at the top of your lungs.
She says, that's when I knew I was in love. Now you
That's
can't
when
get her to say I love you. But third date, white boy dance off, she fell in love. But now she can't even say I like you. She'll go, I loathe you. That's how messed up she is.
Thank you, Christine, for the $4 super sticker.
They got super stickers and
Orange
super
Man,
chats.
Thank you so much for the $2.
Pouring in.
Rose,
Pour
thank you for the $2.
in. Half mil time to grill. We are going to be, what? Are we like?
We're so
Okay,
close
we're
to hitting 600K.
Okay, so we are, let's find out how far away we are from 600,000. Okay. Half mil time to grill is a celebration of, Half mil time to grill is a celebration of
the
channel
what
hitting
the hell's
half
hitting
mil.
half a mil. Yeah.
Okay.
So the last time
let's see how close we are.
The last time I looked at our subscriber count, we were close to hitting 600,000 subscribers. RC, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. So it's first super chat. Darlene, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker.
Okay.
You guys are amazing. Now, for those of you who can't go, I know a lot of you have emailed and said that you can't go for, whether it's health reasons or work reasons or financial reasons, whatever the reason may be. We do plan on sharing a part of Half Mil Time to Grow with you guys.
A small portion.
Yes, a small portion of it with everybody. So stay tuned for that. Don't worry. When you watch the video, you'll probably feel like you were there.
No, you won't, because those that are actually going to be there, it needs to be special for them. They're paying to be there.
Frank, thank you so much for the $2.
So we are currently at 598,975 subscribers. We are 1,025 away
from hitting the next
hitting 600,000.
Thank you so much for the $2.
We have probably lost a good 500,000 because people get offended by every single video, which frankly, I mean, we don't care. Our videos aren't a platform for people to declare their offense. It's a platform for entertainment. Sure. And so as such, there's been 595,975 people who are currently still subscribed. Yeah. We might have just lost another 1,000. Let me check. We could have lost another 1,000.
Well, it doesn't matter whether you're subscribed or not to the channel. It is free to subscribe.
Oh, we just gained 6.
Oh, nice.
Usually it goes backwards. So I don't know what happened.
It's definitely free to subscribe.
100% free. Yes. All you have to do is jump on YouTube, because we know we have Facebook friends watching right now, YouTube friends. And on YouTube, there's always a button right there in the corner of all the videos, and it says subscribe.
But it doesn't end there. Once you click on the subscribe button, you want to make sure you click on the bell icon and select all. That way you get notified every single time you release a new video and when we go live every Sunday.
Do you want to give a sneak peek, or do you not want to give a sneak peek to the Half Mil Time to Grow t-shirts?
Let's make it a surprise.
All right, I'm going to give you a sneak peek because George said let's make it a surprise. So I'm giving you a sneak peek. And George would do the exact same thing. she would do the exact opposite of what I tell her to do. So everybody who comes is getting a What the Hale swag bag, and you're also getting a exclusive, and it is an exclusive.
Wait, hold on a second. Let's rephrase that. Everyone that's registered and paid to come.
Yeah, because actually the deputies will be at the gate, and anybody who isn't registered, you will be escorted away.
You're not going to be able to pay at the gate. It doesn't work that way. You have to be pre-registered.
You have to be pre-registered. All right, here's your sneak peek. Hope your pause game was good. Okay. So that being said, there's going to be a half meal time to grill, very exclusive t-shirts, really cool. And
Kimberly just became a member. Welcome, Kimberly.
That t-shirt, everybody's going to get a Sharpie as well. There's some other things in your swag bag, but you're going to get your t-shirt, you're going to get a Sharpie, and you can collect
thank you so much
autographs from
you.
your favorite fans, your favorite community members,
Yeah.
your favorite YouTubers, and it'll be a ton of fun. So
not only do you get autographs from people that also have YouTube channels, you can get autographs from new friends that you make there too.
I mean, that's the goal, is to get as many, you see who can get as many autographs. I think the goal is also to win a lot of money.
Janet, thank you so much for the super sticker.
So we have a ton of prizes that are being given away. If you saw all the foreign coins and the vintage coins that we found this week, if you saw the World War II set, silver nickels, all of those that stuff's being given away as prizes.
Yes. And we decided to give away smaller prizes to those that are flying in. That way you can travel with it easily on an airplane, because if you want a big screen TV, you would not be able to travel with that.
Which we do have those.
It's costly.
We have those. They come in every
just
unit.
Became a member. Thank you, Beverly.
But we don't want to take a prize and go, well, this is only for if you're local in Florida. Yeah. That's not fair.
You flew in from Alaska.
It's going to be prizes for everybody. It doesn't matter where you came from, and it's a prize that you can easily take home with you.
Correct. Yes. So
that is our requirements on prizes. That's why we keep saying if it's cash and we find it in the units, it's going as a prize. And we've scored like crazy.
Oh yeah, we've been finding all kinds of money.
Yeah, we've been finding all kinds of money. Gift cards. Tracy, finding gift cards and not checking the gift cards. Now, George, we find gift cards all the time.
Right.
And we just found a Google Play Store app for $20.
Yep.
We put that out as a story today. Another $20 bill, another $2 bill.
So one of the things that Jeremy and I love to do is have a competition of calling the numbers on the back to finding out if there's a balance on the gift cards that we find.
You know what we should probably do too?
I have a tickle in my throat.
I can take care of that for you.
You can?
Yeah, you ready? Come here. There. Better?
I think it just made it worse. Marilyn says, I will be charging for autographs. Thank you, Marilyn.
I wouldn't doubt it. Which
there will be a reveal.
So one of the coolest things is Marilyn Raby, who sucks dried gravy. We're finally going to find out who this individual is behind this name on YouTube. Yep. There will be a reveal at the meet and greet, MEAT, because we're going to have barbecues. I'm thinking we're going to have to buy some barbecues gift cards as well and give those out as prizes.
That's a good idea.
But that's kind of a Florida thing. They haven't expanded yet. I thought
Ryan said he was going to sponsor some.
Oh, maybe he's going to. Maybe he's going to. But if you're staying past Saturday, if you get a barbecues card, then you'll know where to go to eat.
And there's several.
And you'll probably find us there anyway, because we end up there for every meal.
You know what? We didn't go there once this week. Jeremy asked me if I wanted to go, and I said no.
We did go to Cedar Key this week.
$240 on groceries. We're not going out to eat. We're eating.
Well, we have that whole issue of our gate isn't exactly up to par either, but we'll get to that. We will get to the whole gate and fence update, the whole deal.
Baby Comball says maybe she'll bring your trailer to Half Meal Time to Grill.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Or the box truck. Why not?
You know what? You could bring Brandon's box truck. You could bring my trailer. I actually need another trailer so I can keep buying.
I keep tempting Jeremy. I was like, maybe you should.
She's like, if you just get a third trailer, we don't have to work on these other ones. Great. So now we have 3 trailers that we have to work on. Well, if you get another trailer, we don't have to sort and work on that. Well, okay, now we got 4.
The reason why I'm trying to convince him to buy another our trailer is because we used to have 4 until Maryland took the 4th one.
True.
So that we're missing one. So we're missing.
We have
one
3 now. We have
replace it.
We have 2 in Florida now, and we have 1 back up north at Hale's headquarters.
Which Christian and Patience are working on unloading that.
So, and that one's not. It's not at Hale's headquarters. We have it at Hale's headquarters. It's actually in Ohio.
It's at the new warehouse.
It's at the new warehouse in Ohio that Maryland Raby Suckstrider Raby does not know where it is. So,
even if she attempted to try to get it towed, we have a gate. It's in a gated community.
She obviously knows how to take gates out. Look at Hale's headquarters down here at the ranch.
Adam got the World War II.
Oh, he got it already. All right. So anybody who saw the World War II knife,
yes, it was
Adam,
like a butterfly knife.
So lots of you guys, you go, can I buy this? Can I buy this? Can I buy this? Adam has purchased a tremendous amount of knives for us, and we went, yeah, we're just going to send that to him for hopefully he can really clean it up and make it look
Adam,
nice.
We'd
love to see it cleaned up. If you
put some TLC and some elbow grease in it, send us a picture of what it looks like afterwards.
So that knife that was found, that World War II knife, that German knife, is roughly $250 to $300 good condition. And then we're hoping that Adam restores it to its beauty.
Daryl Brown, unfortunately they did not do a wellness check. Has anyone messaged us saying, "Hey, where have you been?"
You know what? They haven't. We have a meeting tomorrow at 11 a.m. With Bubba Q's employees. So we do have a meeting, and it's continuing to finalize things for Half Mill Time to Grill as we grow closer. So we're roughly 5 weeks away from Half Mill Time to Grill, and there's no doubt it's going to be a ton of fun. We've got a lot of fun things planned. It's going to be fun to give away all these prizes, the money. The biggest cash prize so far is $500.
Cash. Oh, it was a lot of cash.
That was in.
Adam says he'll clean it up and send pics. Same.
That was Bruce's unit, the Super Spy, and there's all kinds of other prizes as well. So it's gonna be fun giving away all the prizes.
It's gonna be a ton of fun. It's gonna be a ton of fun to finally meet you guys in person, get a face with the name. Some of you already have your profile picture set up to where there is a picture, but sometimes pictures do not.
I mean, they're probably catfishing everybody.
A lot of
like you catfished me when I clicked on your dating profile. You completely catfished me.
A lot of people, when they meet us in person, they're just like, "Oh wow, I didn't expect you to be this short," or "Oh wow, I didn't expect you to be this tall."
When I met her, did not expect her to be short. Told me she was Egyptian.
Adventures with Max. Thank you
not
so
true.
much for the $5 super
for the last time. She's Asian, so completely catfished me.
Jeremy wore a suit. I've never seen this man wear a suit except for Patience and Christian's wedding. He wore reading glasses.
Are you talking about
own a pair of glasses?
You're talking about in a picture on my dating profile.
Yes.
That was just a hipster thing to do back in the day. That was back in 2008 when hipsters were cool.
Well, if you want to call me out on catfishing, I'm going to do the same.
You got better than what you saw. What are you talking about? You saw me and you were like,
a head full of hair.
You saw me and you were like, holy cow, you look better than your pictures.
He had a flat stomach. Met him in person. He's got a dad bod. Do you want me to keep going?
I had a flat stomach when we met. What are you talking about? I had a minimum two-pack.
Earlier, Jeremy and I talked about how we tease each other and how that's what makes our relationship fun, is because we're always poking and playing and teasing each other.
Oh, but you told me I'm not allowed to poke you because you're too sore.
My back. Oh my gosh.
It's too tender.
My back went out this week and I haven't had that sciatic pain in probably almost 2 years now.
So remember when I ruptured a disc and it was on my nerve and I couldn't even walk when we first got down here?
Yeah.
Now it's happened to her,
but I wasn't as rough with my body as
so I told her, I was like, listen, you cannot pick up anything. I destroyed myself
Harriet
because
Williams upgraded. Thank you, Harriet.
We went to Florida and then I sat for 16 and a half hours and I was like, just lay on the couch, and that's what she's been doing for 2 days. So now she's like, all right.
Adventures with Maxwell. Thank you so much for.
She's like, I think, because yesterday she was like, there's no way I'm not doing a live stream. I can't do a live stream.
I was
she's
like, I don't
we're
think
not
I can
doing an auction.
it.
Now she's like, yeah, I'm doing an auction. We're doing the live stream. So Crash gate. We're going to get to the crash gate.
Debbie wants to know who my back went out with.
I promise you it wasn't me.
It all started because
It all started back in 08.
I was sitting on one of those 5-gallon buckets, and I stood up when I was recording. Like when Jeremy and I were recording this week, he was sitting in a camp chair. I'm sitting on a 5-gallon bucket on the flip side, and there's no cushion. And I stood up, and that's when I felt the first tweak. And then I was sorting some stuff, moving items that I was going to sort and lot into the back room, and I felt another tweak. And then I moved.
Which George was born with major back issues in the first place.
And then I closed the back door of the trailer, felt another tweak. And then the final thing that gave in was a box of DVDs. I went to go bend down to put it up. And as soon as I went to go stand up, I was like, oh, that's when my back started killing. And then the pain from like my butt down, shooting down. Oh my goodness, not fun. But today I took some Backaid medicine and it actually helped. And then Jeremy did some massages and put some lidocaine patches on me. And I want to say the Backaid pills probably did the trick.
Oh, really? It wasn't the massages?
It all helped. It all helped.
I see how it is.
As soon as I ate,
I see how it is. I took some Backaid pain pills.
I was able to walk.
Jeremy did some massages.
Hallelujah.
Let's not even talk about how you had to go to the bathroom and you kept asking for Jeremy aid. You weren't asking for Backaid pills when you went to the bathroom, but you were like, you better not say anything about that on the live stream.
I said, you need to keep that in between this circle. He's like, what circle? I'm like, the circle here at the ranch. Grandma Diane, there will be tables and chairs. No need to bring your own chairs unless you prefer to sit in your own chair, because there will just be like those hard, no cushion chairs.
If you got a comfy chair that you want to bring it.
Yeah, feel free to bring it.
You can go ahead and bring it.
Yep.
Go ahead and bring it. But we've got a lot.
Thank you, Ann, for the $5.
A lot going on and coming up with Half Mill to Grill. Now, just so everybody understands, if you have not registered yet, registered means you have emailed whatthehales@yahoo.com. So here's the thing. There are people who are messaging us on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, they're messaging Facebook, messaging TikTok, messaging Instagram. None of that has anything to do with registration. You have to follow directions. Mm-hmm. You have to email whatthehales@yahoo.com.
Yes.
And then that's where we can get the registration information.
No $sign, because a lot of you put the $sign in and you never get to us. So Adventure Mike, if you're one of those people that put a $sign in whatthehales@yahoo, make sure you're double checking. It's just S. whatthehales, all one word, @yahoo.com.
And then George will get the registration information to you. Yeah. So, and in a nutshell, it's $50 registration. We're putting a $50 fee. We would love to do it all for free. Mm-hmm. We would, but it's just not practical. If we don't know who's showing up, we can't cater the event. We can't have all the things that we need for the event, enough tables, enough chairs. If we don't know who's showing up, we can't have the t-shirts. We can't have the food. We can't have it ready. So we have to know who's actually going to be there. And that's where we set $50, because it's a minimal fee. And it means that you're seriously coming. We did meet.
Danielle says, I don't think I can get a recliner on the plane.
Don't you worry.
Something portable.
So we did meet this past week with the whole team as well at the Vineyard North. And we asked specifically, are you okay with service dogs? Because every business has its own priority as whether they will allow them or not. And they said, yes, just remember that Florida has a leash law. Your service dog, if you bring a service dog, if it truly is a service dog, you need to have a 6-foot leash or shorter on your service dog while you're there. Mm-hmm. And then you obviously need to clean up after your dog as well.
Correct.
And
there won't be baggies there.
And it's extremely important to them that you're leashed. Well, number one is the law. Number two, there are other animals there. And so, and we won't get into all the other animals that are going to be there, but there will be other animals there. And some of them are, well, they're ducks, and dogs like to chase ducks. They live there on the property. They live on the property. Mm-hmm. So that's why dogs are an issue. But they've given us the go-ahead in regards to service dogs. And just keep in mind, it's leash law, 6 foot or less, and you don't want the dogs by the ducks. Mm-hmm. And you got to clean up after them. But George has to do that. George has to do that for me too. 6-foot leash, has to clean up after me. So that's just a what the Hale's law. So we did have Flippin' Adventure says service dogs don't usually chase other animals. Want to bet? Have you seen me? You don't want to see me run.
How about a service alligator? He said.
Well, I've got one.
Exist.
I've got one. Allie.
Allie. We don't know if it's a male or female, but Allie is a unisex name.
It works.
It does.
Because it's alligator. Alligator. Yeah.
Tricky Cheat, thank you so much for the $5.
Okay. Other things with half mil before we get to the fence.
I know a lot of you guys are requesting, if I pay the $50, can you just can you mail us the t-shirt and the swag bag? For this particular event, unfortunately, we're not offering that option. Maybe for a future event, but keep that in mind.
So you may be thinking, but why? Because this event is for the people that are actually coming. There's nothing special about it if we just ship everything off everywhere. These people are going out of their way to be here and celebrate, and we want it to be special for them. And that's why it's an exclusive shirt for those people attending. It's an exclusive event for those people attending. You could go, well, I can't make it to half mil time to grill. Can I win the $500? No, you have to be there. You have to be there at the event. So we're looking forward to the event, and who knows, there may be one when we hit 1 million. By that time, if we ever hit 1 million, we'll probably be retired by then. So
then we need to come up with a new theme. 1 million.
I'm tired.
Time to retire.
I'm tired. We're retired.
Well, you got to throw in 1 mil somewhere. It doesn't have to rhyme.
We're over the hill. We hit 1 mil.
Time to retire. I like that.
We're over the hill. Yeah. We hit 1 mil. Time to retire. I'm tired.
I like that. I like a lot.
Is that better?
Yeah. I like that a lot, actually.
Okay, well, there you go. If we ever get to that point, I'm not sure we ever will. I'm not even sure that we'll make another video tomorrow, let alone get to 1 million subscribers. So who knows what's going to happen
Bill
in
Gorman
our lives.
Says, if I bring a stool, can I leave it? Bill, define stool.
We said you had to clean up after your pets.
That includes yourself if you're a messy person.
Unless you're George screaming from the bathroom. Help! Help! Help!
Mary King, thank you so much. Jerry, thank you so much for the $5. Yeah, it was pretty bad. And he's like, you're such a baby.
The thing is with George,
I don't tolerate
you never know if she's serious or not. And 99.9% of the time, it's a joke. And she just dramatizes everything for the sake of dramatizing.
Mary Didia just gifted 10 What the Hales membership.
Whoa!
10. Can I go off who the members are? The lucky members that got gifted. Queen Cecilia was gifted a membership. Welcome. Let's see. Ralph Summers was gifted a membership by Mary Didia.
Let me answer Jenny B's question really quick. Jenny B, your name will be on a list. Yeah, you'll want to bring identification. Your very first stop, you'll go to parking, and then you'll come to a deputy, and the deputy will be there for security and making sure that you're part of the invited list, that you're actually on the list. So, and when I say deputy, I mean it. We actually have hired police force that'll be there, uniformed and ununiformed.
Yes.
And I want to stress that and emphasize that, because we have a lot of people coming from a lot of different places. Nobody's ever met anybody before. We want to ensure everybody's safety. So you're going to have uniformed and ununiformed. And if you see somebody with an earpiece talking like this, you already know that, they're security. So.
All right. Elizabeth Handmade Jewelry was gifted a membership. Welcome, Elizabeth. Karen Staggert was gifted a membership by Mary Adidia. And then Rebecca RN was gifted a membership by Mary.
Did you just burp during the live stream?
Was that all 10 of them? No, I didn't go through all 10 of them.
You didn't burp? You didn't go. You finally held one back.
I did. I held it back.
That's not like you at all. At all.
Adam Perticus was gifted a membership.
Faith, we will be in Chiefland, Florida, March 18th, Chiefland, Florida. and hotels are filling up fast.
Yes.
My
'Cause it's during
encouragement,
spring break.
my encouragement to anybody who's coming down to Half Mil Time to Grill, stay in Cedar Key area, stay in Crystal Lake,
Crystal River.
Yes.
I'm
sorry. Come the full week. Go to Disney. Go to Orlando. We're less than 2 hours from Orlando. And then come hang out with us on Saturday. Enjoy Florida. Put in your vacation time. Come enjoy Florida. It's incredible in March. And then come have a good time with us. And we're looking forward to it.
Gloria Maxwell was gifted a membership by Mary. S. Shine was gifted a membership. Norma Stevens was gifted a membership. Kelly Rager was gifted a membership. I believe that's all 10. So congratulations, guys, and welcome. Usually when memberships are gifted, they're the lower end. So what you'll see is a What the Hale's loyalty badge, and then you get access to customized emojis.
So there's 3 levels on the memberships. So think of memberships just like the T-shirts, the mugs,
Grandma Diane. Yes,
the bags,
feel free to bring your own chair if you'd like.
The hoodies down below. So if you want it, you can partake in it. So the first level membership gives you all the loyalty badge. It gives you the different emojis, specialized emojis. What the Hales? You got Christian, Patience, Jeremy, George. As far as
Funko Pop characters,
you got Ghostbusters, you got Elvis, you got Garbage Pail Kids, and the list goes on and on. And then the second level gives you an extra live stream a week, and plus all of those emojis. And then the third level gives you an extra video a week, plus the extra live stream, plus all those emojis. So
there's a Bubba Q's emoji. There's a Restored to Love emoji. There's a safe filled with treasure emoji.
There's all kinds of emojis.
Yes.
And then this week for the top tier, their extra video, they got a full house tour of everything that we've taken from the storage units. And we walked around
like more detail.
Very, very detailed. It was
Explaining
almost an
where
hour
everything
video
came
and going,
from.
this was from this unit. This was from this unit. This is what the Florida Ranch looks like, which top tier level members, you're going to get an outdoor tour. Your next video is an outdoor tour. It's actually already uploaded. I just haven't released it yet. So
Sue Buckenmeyer just became a member. Welcome, Sue.
Wyatt says, what level am I? We don't know, Wyatt. Only you'll know that.
Yeah. What if you signed up for the $4.99? Then that means you're at the first tier, and then there's 2 additional tiers. So the more money you're paying per month, the higher you are. There's only 3 tiers.
The more benefits you get.
Correct.
So Half Mil Time to Grill. We will be. Registrations are going to be cut off soon. We're gonna announce when that officially is. Okay.
Yes.
So I will tell you this. We will be busting at the seams at the event. Okay. That will be fun. That will be a good time. You know, there's going to be a lot of great people, a lot of good community. We're going to be busting at the seams. We are pushing the limits of what the facilities can hold us at. Mm-hmm. And if you haven't registered yet, get registered now. Send George an email, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Hey, I really want to be there at Half Mil Time to Grill. Can I get all the details? Can you give me places where I could potentially stay and get a hotel and sign me up? Here's $50 and boom, 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 boom. And we'll all be set, ready to go. And March 18th, you're going to show up and it starts as soon as you park. It starts. So the event literally starts as soon as you park. The top tier levels of members, in your next video, you're going to find out the very first thing that happens when they arrive at Half Mil to Grill, because part of that is already set up on the property, and I explain it in your next video.
So one of the things that I just remembered while Jeremy was talking is if you truly need handicap parking, please email me and let me know, because we want to make sure we reserve those spots as close as possible to the actual building. Email me at whatthehales@yahoo.com. Let me know how many, if you will need handicap parking.
Christine
Shirley,
Roman Noodle just became a new member.
Shirley, thank you so much. We'll continue to pray for you. Christine.
She's always been a member.
She always gets gifted. She gets lucky and gets gifted.
Maybe she just upgraded.
No, it would say upgraded. I
don't know how she gets it, but I thought she was already there.
Yeah, I thought she was too.
I thought she was already there.
Elisa just became a super fan. Welcome, Elisa.
Do you wanna get some mail and then we can get
Yeah.
to the fence and the gate?
We only went to the post office once this week.
There's not much mail, but
Christy Reed, hello, all the way from Australia.
there's more of the mail song tonight than there is the mail.
All right, take it away, Jeremy. We
We got mail.
One for you and one for me.
Is it for you?
Here, I'll give you these two, and then I'll open this one.
All right, so I'll give you this one back.
Okay.
I'll read this one because George gave it to me because she doesn't know how to read. This is from Jane Lord, all the way from Minnesota.
Jane's actually coming to Half Mill.
It's just an odder day.
Michael Varner, thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Wyatt Earp, please email me, Wyatt.
Wait until you see this. All right. She says I may read out loud. Look at that. Look at that. I have permission right up top right there. Don't look at the other side yet. Don't look at the other side yet. Dear Jeremy and George, you once mentioned that you ought to get a patch for trailer loading. Here you go. If it works for unloading the trailers, here you can show them.
2 patches, not just one.
Well, I think you get a patch and I get a patch. Here, you can I'm going to let you show everybody. Wow, she put them on there good. She definitely put them on there good.
Sticky fingers.
Here you go. It works for our unloading too. I didn't realize I would get 2, but that's just means there's one for each of you.
BOGO.
See, I called it.
She got a BOGO.
Called it.
Trailer.
Now George needs a vest. I was just literally thinking the same thing. When I was like, oh, there's one for both of us. I was like, George.
I have a vest. I actually have an Elvis vest back at Hale's headquarters.
Yeah,
and
but
then
you're not going to cover Elvis.
And here I have a Walmart vest.
We need to get her a vest. I agree. What size tee does George wear, please? What size tee do you wear?
I wear a medium.
She wears a medium. Don't go with medium.
Medium.
You could go large too. She'd be okay in it.
Yeah, especially if I wash it and it shrinks.
You're probably safer with a large. I found something amazing. Looking forward to meeting you in March. Oh, she is. She's definitely coming.
Yeah.
She's definitely coming. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Jane. Appreciate it.
All right, the next one is from the Wood family from Wilton, Maine.
I wish that would have said
Jeremy,
Massachusetts.
George, Patience, and Christian.
All right. I see SpongeBob. Oh, I got a letter.
All right, these 2 sets are for Christian and Patience, which I'm starting a box for them, and I'm throwing it in there. That way, when they come in March, I will be handing it to them. Which
Christian and Patience, 212 now. Christian and Patience will be here the first week of March. It's soon. Hi, Jeremy and George. I'm so happy to finally be getting these things. I'm going to
open this in a second.
I've made for you all. The something I made for George, and I made the towel set for you both.
Look at that, the diamond art. This takes forever.
All right, so I can tell you the something now. The Elvis I made for George, and I made a towel set for you both, and a set of towels for Christian and Patience. I hope you can read my writing.
Alert.
But I've been watching What the Hales for 3 years now, and I love the videos. God bless you all. Your fan, Dee Dee. This is from Dee Dee.
Oh, wow. I could definitely use this for when I hand wash dishes and I need a place for it to dry.
We don't have a dishwasher here at the ranch.
Everything's hand washed.
Everything is hand washed, which is why we throw a lot of stuff away. We find silverware in storage units. We use it. We throw it away. We find plates, find china. We use it. We throw it away. George is like, I ain't washing that. Like, I'm a little busy, George. I film the videos. I edit the videos. I do all the social media. I'm like, oh
my gosh.
She's like, I'm throwing the fine china away. That
just reminded me of something. There was a woman that I met, and when she was little, her parents never showed her how to wash clothing. So she had no idea that you're supposed to launder your clothes. So what she would do is wear an outfit, and as soon as it got dirty, she would throw it away because she had no idea that you can wash
Is that
them.
Archana?
No.
That definitely sounds like Archana.
It wasn't Archana.
Good thing Archana doesn't watch.
It's somebody that you don't that you've never met. I met her at Grace Church.
Really?
Yeah. So when you said that we used the plates one time and throw it away, it reminded me of that.
That's what we do.
Very cool.
It's George. She's like, you know what?
This is
I'm
going
washing
back
this.
to Hale's headquarters.
You're not gonna do an Elvis. You're not gonna do a Shelvis here.
Should I? I'd rather not. I'd rather keep my
There
Elvis
is
collection all in one
no
area.
more space.
I mean, there is a spot on that wall in my.
There's
in
no
my-
more space.
in my packaging center.
I need a haircut. Even as bald as I'm getting, I need a haircut. This is what you've done to me. This is horrible. I need a haircut. It's rough. It is rough. Okay.
You cut your hair last time, didn't you? Or did you go?
No,
get a haircut?
this was the Hawaiian lady who did it. And she's like,
yelled
why
at
you
you.
come here? It's too expensive. You need to go to Papa. And I went, oh my goodness, this is like being around George and her family. I'm just like, why everywhere I go am I yelled at by Arabic women? So
Flipping Adventure says, I didn't know that you could wash throw rugs. I thought they were throw rugs because you throw them
you
away.
throw 'em away. That's why they're called throw rugs, isn't it? So this week, what did we do this week?
So Monday we released the video of our gate. So today's update is about the crash gate.
So
Tonight's update.
we went to Gainesville. We spent
All day.
$1,166 total with all the fees on what we've come to call the Fun Purse unit. And that unit was incredible. We got a ton of cool things out of there and found a ton of high dollar item things.
We've kept a lot from that unit. A lot.
Yes, we have. No doubt about it.
From that unit and Rich Banker's unit.
And some from Bruce's. Bruce
unit.
was an awesome prepper, so we got all of his toilet paper towels,
paper plates, like brand new,
Kleenexes,
still sealed.
paper plates. I was joking when we said we throw our silverware and everything away. We actually do, because we get so much plastic and paper plates for out of storage units.
We found brand new plastic, silver eating ware, like forks, knives, and spoons.
So we do throw it away, but it's not fine china or anything like that. But we went out there. We were there all day, and we had to get out of there in a time crunch, because when you buy a unit, you actually give them what's called a cleaning deposit or a cleaning fee. And if you don't clean it out to their specifications, they keep that money. So for some auctions we go to, they know us well enough. They never charge us a cleaning fee or cleaning deposit. They just know if what the Hales is there, it will be pristine. It will be better than they could clean it out.
We've
themselves.
even mopped a unit.
We've mopped a unit even. So, and they know nothing will be left behind. There are some storage unit buyers out there that claim they're the greatest and the best, and they leave stuff all over the place, and they misuse and abuse privileges that they may get, and they do foolish things and get banned and get in trouble and all of that. We're at the other spectrum. We do everything to the best ability that we can.
Yeah, and we've seen cleaning fees range anywhere from $50 to $200.
$200 is the highest. So at this place it was $100, and the office closed at 6:00. So we could have kept going, but we didn't want to drive back into Gainesville, and so we jammed. I mean, we got out as much as we possibly could.
We got to they were closing at 6. We got there at like 6:03, and he waited for us.
He waited for us to give us our cleaning deposit back. So obviously exhausted. We were already exhausted because George was causing fights all week, and so we were exhausted from fighting and then being in the unit, and then we get back. So if enough personal conflict isn't enough, and then you're exhausted from a huge unit. You said what? That was the third biggest we've ever done together?
That was, yes, second by ourselves here in Florida without Patience and Christian.
All right, so
Grandma Diane upgraded. Thank you.
We come back, and you're exhausted. You're just physically exhausted, emotionally exhausted, mentally exhausted. Neither of us had any good sleep the past few days. And we get back, and the very first thing we see is what, George?
The chain on the gate is gone. The lock is gone. That was the first thing I saw, because I'm usually the one who gets out of the truck, opens up the gate for him to drive through, and then I'll lock the chain back up. And so that was gone. That was the very first thing I saw. I didn't even see that and then you noticed that the gate was crashed into.
Very first thing I saw was the whole post was bent in, and the whole gate was all bent up. And I'm like, oh my goodness, get the camera,
Mind
turn
you,
it on, turn
dark.
it on.
It was dark by the time we got back to the ranch.
Yeah, I'm like, turn the camera on, turn the camera on, turn the camera on. And couldn't believe, just absolutely couldn't believe what we came home to.
And the worst part is the camera up there, for whatever, didn't get it. So that made us even more mad. Debbie just became a super fan. Welcome, Debbie.
Which our cameras are really good. There are times where I've seen glitches where like we have some on the drive, and if George drives by one, it won't get it, but the next one will pick it up. You know, there's sometimes things like that will happen. But for the most part, I mean, pitch black. I got a bobcat. So, you know, so bobcat is walking by. So for example, pitch black, it's dark, it's ridiculously dark, and all of a sudden, you know, the cameras are well enough to get, I'll just show you. I'm going to show you right now. You know, the cameras are good enough to pick up things such as, that's bobcat going by right there. Okay. Now, bobcat is going slow. It's not going super fast, ramming and cramming, but even then, it's movement and sound that sets all the cameras off.
Yeah. Adventure Mike just gifted 10 What the Hales memberships.
Holy cow.
I'm going to try and read through the 10
cow.
names real quick. Valerie K was gifted a membership. Kim Cowger was gifted a membership. Kevin Bynum was gifted a membership. Stephen Jedi. By the way, if you're gifted a membership, it happens at random. Whoever gifts it, they don't get to pick and choose. It just happens by random that YouTube does. Patricia got gifted. USTN got gifted a membership. Debbie Rowe was gifted a membership. Lance Semantis was gifted a membership. WV Pam was gifted a membership. Beach Babe was gifted a membership.
Wow.
Lori Pensinger was gifted a membership. I think that's all 10. Wow, Mike. Thank you. Kim Smiley, thank you so much for the $5. She said she's got to catch up on videos. Been going on a lot so far this year. Yeah, life gets in the way. We don't blame you, Kim.
Our life gets in the way of our life all the time.
It does. Eugenia just became a super fan. Welcome. Sorry, I didn't mean to elbow you.
Yeah,
like that.
you did. Yeah,
Justin says the dang spy balloon hit our fence.
Which one? There's like four now.
Like three.
There's
that
three,
I know of.
and we just heard of a fourth one over Lake Huron. So, like, which one is it? So noise will set the cameras into filming, and movement will.
Marilyn Ravy sent 5. She said, you couldn't even see me sealing the drive-through sign. Maybe Marilyn will bring the drive-through sign back with
that would be nice. That would be nice.
Yeah.
So
maybe that's part of her New Year's resolution is to give back.
Do you think Marilyn's turning over a new leaf?
Yeah. She wants to restore to love and give back.
Maybe, you know, Marilyn,
our own stuff back.
Marilyn's old enough and decrepit enough. She should just turn over a whole new life. So, I mean, she should probably just go, you know what? I should die to that life. She's over the hill and probably has a mill of our stuff. She's over the hill and has a mill of our stuff. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. So we come home to all of that. Now, our first thought was, holy cow, yeah, you're obviously upset. And then what your second thought is, okay,
BC Eagle Deb, thank you for the
we need to be able to close the gate. Now, normally in a normal situation, if it wasn't for YouTube, George and I probably would never care about closing the gate. And so YouTube throws a whole dynamic in here. You know, when you start off on YouTube, you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe people even watch this stuff, which I still can't believe people watch this stuff. And then it gets to a point of there are some people who can have some unhealthy attachments and do some unhealthy things as they continue to watch. And again, emphasis, we will have plenty of security, uniformed and ununiformed secret security at Half Mil Time to Grow. And so security is important to us. Our privacy is important to us. When you live your life publicly, privacy becomes the premium. And so our privacy is now very important to us. If it wasn't for YouTube, I mean, honestly, I don't even think we would keep the gate up. We probably wouldn't. But because of
Jeremy probably would have kicked it like a ninja and just
I would have just been like, who cares?
Stupid gate.
Yeah.
Didn't like
Actually, I hate the gate.
He does.
I hate the
really
gate.
Does.
I hate it. And if I felt like we could still maintain our privacy and have the gate down, it would be down. It would have been down a long, long time ago. But so the second thought is, okay, how do we protect our privacy? What can we even get this thing back up? And what we did is we had to just try and lean it up like a facade to go, okay, because people drop stuff off at the gates all the time. So we have multiple gates because we have multiple parcels that have frontage on the road. And the last thing you want to do is pull up on our driveway and then I'm out in my underwear with a gun pointed at you. That's the last thing you want. That's the last thing I want. But that's what would happen. And so we wanted to protect our privacy and we wanted to make sure everything was okay too. So it was a bit of a shocker, I would say, but I think we got it to the point to where it's functional again. And I think what we really need to do, I've been putting a lot of thought into this, is I think we need to rip that entire gate up and that entire fence up at the frontage and pull it back, not that one, but build another one and pull it back onto the property so that frontage isn't even anywhere near the road. And then you have more opportunities with more cameras to catch anybody on the actual drive. And we pull the fencing and we pull the gate back further to where
it would be easier to maneuver the truck and trailer.
Trucks, trailers, anybody coming in and out. If we have extra guests coming in, we can say, you know what, just everybody park right up here and we'll come and get you at the gate. Or, when we start building and we want to put up 10,000 square foot warehouse and they come in with huge beams, that gate has to come up anyway. Yeah. So it's not like it's a dire thing to where, oh man, that gate got smashed. The nice thing is everything is sand in Florida. So these Florida boys don't know what it's like to work in clay, mud, rock, real dirt. I mean, it's sand. That's what it is.
If they've only worked in Florida where it's only sand.
So the nice thing is we could just take the tractor, course correct everything, and try and Jeremy rig it back to where it's okay. But I think long term, what we absolutely need to do is we just need to pull the fence all the way off of the property. Whether it was intentional, whether it was an accident, we probably just need to pull the fence and the gate off of the property further back. And then the other thing that I've thought about doing that for is because so many people come to Otter Creek and they want to get their picture with the finger. And so they will stop at our front gate and they take a selfie and they email us and like, hey, I was just here at your front gate. We get it all the time, which is again why it's important to. Everybody feels like they know us, okay, and that's a good thing. You feel like, oh man, I feel like you're my kids and I've adopted you, and I'm your adoptive grandma, and I feel like I know everything about you. And Georgia's like, why don't you stop telling them everything about me? And that's good, but we don't know anything about you guys. And so
unless we've met you personally.
Unless we met you personally. So when you get random pictures like, hey, somebody's on your property at the front gate. Oh, you got another one. 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 It's like, yeah, we kind of need that security. But if we pull that fence back and that gate back, the finger will actually be exposed to people to be able to pull up and actually go get their selfie with it. That or the locals will vandalize it or steal it. But that piece of art, that's priceless. We don't want it stolen. We might have to build a cage around it. I don't know. We'll think about it. But that was my other thought. If we pull the fence and the gate back, then fans who come by that just want to get their picture, a selfie with the finger, if I pulled the fence and the gate back and I put a better one in, then they have access to be able to do that. Are they trespassing? Yeah, but I'm okay if they want to get their selfie with the, I get it. You want to get your selfie with the finger? I 100% get it. Trust me, I'm the one that did the finalized carving on it. I'm the one that always tells everybody, you got to get your selfie with the finger. I'm the one that's going to bring the finger to half meal time to grill so everybody can get your selfie with it. So I get all of that. I think the better thing is probably just pulling everything back, the fence and the gate. People can have access to the finger, get a selfie when they come by. They're always going to email. They're never going to stop emailing and say, hey, I was there. So you might as well just give them full access to it. Put your security further back. And then that way, if your security is further back, it's intentional. Like if it's up on the road, somebody's drunk. So you got a drunk neighbor and somebody's drunk and they crash into your gate and you don't get it on security and you go, oh, well, okay, well, it was an accident. It potentially could have been an accident. And it very well could have been very intentional as well. But if it's pulled back further, it's very intentional, extremely intentional. So we do know we went out, we didn't find any tire tracks or anything, but it's sand. That's the problem here. Everything is sand. It rains. Everything is the sand just turns to dust. We drive over it. You can't see our tire tracks. We drive over it. I have heavy tread tires. You drive over it, you can't see the tire tracks. It's just sand. It's just what it is. And so you can't see anything. You can't get anything. And it rains, everything washes away, or it rains and then stuff rises up to the top of the sand.
Stuff that was left behind from the previous owners.
Previous, usually garbage. So
Tricky Cheat, thank you so much for the $5.
We do not know who did it. And
we try to go back and try and figure out. We try to stake the area and see if they would come back.
So there'll be future updates in regards to the stakeout. There may even be steak like STEAK.
Did somebody say steak?
But we can tell you we do not know who did it at this point. We do know that it's not like we invested $25,000 into a gate and we're like, oh no, insurance claim. We do have the property insured. We're not even going to do an insurance claim because that is just a crap gate. It is literally, it's garbage. And I realize perspective is everything. So some people may go, oh man, you've got this 200, you got 70 plus acres. I guess we're at 71 acres now. 71 acres, and you're so blessed. You have this gate. Perspective is everything. There are people who would love to have that gate. My perspective is that gate is janky and it's garbage.
It's dated, and
it's beyond dated, and it needs to be updated. So what that has done is actually pushed me to go a little bit further to go, all right, we got to get a new fence line and a new gate this year, which we talked about when we first got here anyway. And so it pushes me a little bit further, but it also makes me hesitate as well because I'm buying other property and I want to actually make different entrance points. And that entrance point, I do not like that entrance point at all. So that entrance point is ugly because it's on a electric line right away. And I still own the property, but it's on the electric line. The electric line has a right of way, so it's ugly, it's dusty. I'd rather drive through trees to get back to the house. I'd rather have, the forest surrounding me. I'd rather have beauty. And so I want a different way to get into my actual home where the home is going to be on the property. So I have to think through that, like, all right, how much am I really willing to invest to put up a fence over here, a new fence? because I know where I want my other drive to actually be, to a real drive to the real house when we build the house. But it pushes us to go a little bit further into, all right, we got to do something better and pull it off the road, and then people can get selfies with the fingers, and eventually there'll be follow-up on the stakeout as well.
Mm-hmm.
Did George survive all night, or did she have to go to the bathroom? That's the question. That's the real question. But the answer is we still don't know who did it. It's a whodunit.
Who done did it? I mean, we do live in.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. We definitely do.
We were going to petition to have the name of the town.
Yeah, we really want the town name changed if we could.
Yeah.
So looks like we'll be having new leadership within the town here within the next couple of months, and
we'll see what we can do.
Hopefully leadership sees our point of view and goes, yeah, it should be odder instead of otter. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
That is the update of our crashed fence. And then I did take more Back-Aid pills so that I could stand and pull through the auction. So are you ready to
yeah, we can have an auction.
Switch gears.
By the way,
and do the auction?
People got incredible deals last week, like incredible, mind-blowing deals last week. And there's going to be some incredible deals this week. You stampers, you scrapbookers, George has all of those punches are coming up for auction. Stuff from Bruce's, the Super Spy. You've got more toys, more vintage. You got more Disney pins, more. It just goes on and on and on. Like we've been hitting gold in Florida.
It's hard to put. We usually try to put the best of the best, like in the front, but they're all so good that it's hard to decide what's going to go first and then what's in the top 5. I don't know. I personally think
off some of our fresh eggs.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to keep those safe with shipping.
I don't know.
Maybe we can do a giveaway.
We should give eggs away at Half Mill Time to Grill as a
prize. To throw at Maryland.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we're gonna switch gears and go into Adam Adventure. Mike sent $20. Says it was Maryland that has the lock and damage gate. She was the one that had the Japanese spy balloon too. Yeah, we would not be surprised.
Usually Maryland changes the locks on me, not just steals them.
And take it and leave it off. All right. First things first, if this is your first time attending one of our live auctions, make sure that you are in live chat and not top chat from our YouTube platform.
I love this t-shirt.
You've been getting a lot of compliments in the chat, by the way.
I love this t-shirt.
It's a cool one. And it's a good color on you. It brings out your eyeballs.
Okay.
Anyways, now if you're watching from Facebook this evening and you do not plan on bidding, but you want to watch, just stay where you are. But if you're on Facebook and you want to bid on items this evening, make sure you hop on the YouTube platform. Make sure you are subscribed. That way you can participate in the live chat. It's free to subscribe. All of the lots that I show this evening, there is a $25 minimum bid that includes free shipping if you live here in the U.S. If you live outside of the U.S., there will be additional shipping costs. Those shipping costs can vary anywhere between $50 and $200 based on the weight of the package, the dimensions, and where you are located in the world. If you are outside of the U.S. and you really, really want to bid on a lot, just know your country's custom laws and if there's any import fees. Our auction style is minute to win it. I will show the items to you. You can start bidding. And then once I'm done showing the entire lot, we do bulk lots. Then Jeremy will throw up a minute timer and you have a minute to throw in your last minute bids. And then whoever the highest bidder is before our awesome moderator, Flipping Adventures, types in sold in the live chat is the winner of that auction lot. We ask that all high bidders this evening email us email us your contact information immediately to whatthehales@yahoo.com. Between Jeremy and our moderators in the chat, they will remind you where to send the email and what to send throughout the auction.
I'll probably say it wrong a million times, but the moderators always correct me, so we're good.
We ask that you send us your full name, your YouTube profile name, even if it's the same, your billing address, your high bid amount, and the lot that you bid on. Now, if you're runner-up and you want to be considered as the backup bidder, you can email us your contact information as well. Again, your full name, your YouTube profile name, your mailing address, your high bid amount, and the lot that you bid on. Sometime tomorrow, I will send a invoice. It's through PayPal. You don't have to have a PayPal account in order to pay the invoice. You have the option of using either a debit card or like a bank card or a credit card or banking information to pay the invoice, and you can pay as a guest. As we auction items off to you this evening, keep in mind that everything is sold as is. There's no guarantees. There's no returns. We auction off the items to you as we find them in the unit or from wherever we source them from. Tonight, we will do a practice slot. That way you get an idea of how it works. And at the end of the auction, I will have 2 lucky winners to win a free lot. That's right. Free.
Did you say free?
Free. Not even free.
You
99.
said free 3 times.
Free.
Okay.
The free lot is based on a trivia question that Jeremy will ask based on
the questions that Flippin' Adventures sent me.
Flipping Adventures provides based on,
because I don't do my job.
Based on one of the videos of the week, usually the least viewed video of the week.
Believe it or not, I actually do a lot of work.
Yeah, Jeremy's a very hard worker. Now, if you're not interested in bidding in the entire lot, but there's 1 or 2 items that you're interested in buying, feel free to network with the highest bidder once the highest bidder is called. And then something to keep. What is that? It's like possessed.
I found it in a unit. It's an old. I love Tomy. I love Tomy toys. I didn't think it worked, so I had it on the desk because I was going to change the batteries.
Okay. Now it doesn't want to work.
It's working. It's working. It's an old Tomy toy from early 2000s.
It's cute.
I don't know what it is yet. I was deciding whether I wanted to keep it or not.
I think you should throw it on your 80 shelf.
It's from the 2000s. 2002 Tomy.
As best practice, we recommend that you refresh in between every lot. That way you're not lagging at home. We do get a lot of laggers that are still bidding on a lot that has been long gone. So make sure you refresh in between every lot. Refresh before we go into the auction. And then something else that to keep in mind when you're bidding is that there are YouTube glitches. Unfortunately, we are at the mercy of them. So if you're bidding and Jeremy doesn't see your bid or our moderators are not confirming your bid, try typing out the number or putting $signs before the number or a $sign after the number. So for example, instead of typing in the numbers 100, type in the word 1, the word 100, and so on and so forth, or put $2 signs in front of the number 100. And then if you have no intentions of paying, please do not bid. That will get you banned from the channel altogether, and you will not be able to participate in any future lives. All right. Are you ready for the practice lot? I do have to set up.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn off the kitty cat.
All right. Well, while you do that, I am going to set up.
Okay. All right. I think I turned the cat off. I'm not really sure. So what am I doing here? I'm adding you.
I still have to set up.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to entertain them until I set up the camera.
Let's be entertained by the way George has the camera sitting on the floor. And the cat's still going. And how I don't know how to turn off this cat. I have no idea. I didn't even know it worked. I tried before and it didn't work. All right, I'm just going to hold down. We'll see if I can actually turn it off. It's making noise. All right. It might have turned off now. Potentially turned off. I think I got it. So here is something from Fun Purse Bag Unit as well. This is one of the original Teeny Beanie Babies from the Happy Meal toy, still in the package. Some of these still to this day can be worth $10,000. And so this one right here, this is Happy the Hippo, sealed in the package. And I have to decide, it's from 98. I have to decide whether I want to try and sell it or I want to try and keep it. Crazy. Just crazy the things we've been finding here in Florida. All right, I'm going to go ahead and adjust. Go ahead and take the camera, point it towards me. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There.
Okay, then can you rotate your laptop so I can see the screen?
I'll think about it. All right. George has some crazy, crazy lots here tonight.
Now remember, this is just practice. This isn't really going up for auction.
I mean, we can if you want to. All right, I guess she doesn't want to. All right, so this is just going to be a practice lot here tonight, and then we're going to get into the actual auction. There are some incredible lots tonight, everything from Disney and pins to scrapbooking supplies, tens of thousands of dollars of things here tonight that you can have.
If I could take this out.
That you can have for whatever price you bid. That's what it comes down to. There was just incredible lots last week that were won. So here's how we do it. This is a test run. It's $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees, no returns. And
is that bling bling?
That looks like a little Elvis bling right there. And this is just a practice lot. You can start bidding as soon as George starts showing, and then she'll say, hey, Jeremy, I need the countdown. And then it's going to be, you got to bid as fast as possible. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious, because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. All right. You can start your bids right now.
Hair.
I wish I had hair like that.
Our rooster has hair like that with his comb.
Thank you so much, Janine, for being a member. Appreciate all your love and support for 3 years now. All right, so we've got 1 trillion garbage patch dolls. Okay. 50 squealing cat toys, a lifetime free of back pain for you and a friend. We got Jason at 95, Elvis 77, 50 dozen eggs. That will give you gas. Colleen T is in there with some bananas. Sherry wants to give some hugs. And Sharon wants to give us a hit tub, not a hot tub, a hit tub.
Okay.
Apparently, somebody's out for our lives. It's going to be a hit tub. I don't know what the bounty is, but Jay doesn't know what the bounty is either. Beach Babe wants to give a balloon. And, Chris Allen's given a fence with a code to enter. Now we're going to look for Flippin' Adventures in the chat to say sold. So Flippin' Adventures will say sold. Any bids after the sold will be not accepted. The highest bidder at that point, right there, we see sold. Enemy says 50 turtles. I'm going to accept the 50 turtles. Unfortunately, you don't get the Elvis gift. But
yes,
George is going to bring the first lot up right now.
Now for the real auction.
Real auction starts now. That was practice. Just some crazy, crazy lots here tonight, okay? Crazy lots.
Hopefully my back doesn't go out.
I don't even know what she's bringing. I told her not to carry stuff, but she's doing it.
All right. This is the last of Bruce's
All right, Bruce,
ones.
the super spy, Vietnam vet, CIA, FBI. This is his last military lot. So funny because everybody was trying to tell us that these were for adult purposes. These are not for adult purposes. These are weapons. These are weapons, and so I'm
I'm
gonna give you full layout here.
He had these in his unit, and they're just held by Funny Putty.
Silly Putty.
Silly Putty.
You can start bidding now. This is the last war lot from Bruce the Super Spy.
So there's 8 of them. They're also keychains. So they're weapon keychains. Is that safe to say?
Annie Hall is now a member of the What the Hales family. I knew an Annie Hall once in my life. Definitely a different Annie Hall.
And then you get this belt that carries the what are these called? You put water in them.
Steve Jedi needs to refresh. He's still bidding on the Elvis. We do not have a minimum bid yet. Now we do. Andrew's in at $25. $25 minimum bid has been established.
And then there's some vintage photos of him when he was in the military.
Timeouts are being handed out left and right, and Debbie Vaughn goes, "It's not me." $30. James McDonald is now in at $30. So you've got the weaponry, keychains, you got the canteen, you got some vintage photos from military times. $30 with James McDonald right now. Now you got Marcus. Marcus Lawrenson is in at 35. 35 is the high bid.
He was in the Olympics.
He was also in the Olympics. This man was just crazy. Stacy Gill says, "I love the keychains." Love it.
Here's some decals that was in his unit.
Pam Walton is freezing. I promise you, George is freezing as well. I am burning up. Jane, if you're lagging, just keep refreshing. Marcus is high bidder right now, 35. 35 is the high bid right now. Patrick just came in at 45. James McDonald came back at 45, but Patrick's first bid at 45. 45 is the high bid.
There was a flag in his unit.
Alicia's in at 55. James came in at 50, but Alicia's in at 55. Kimberly froze. Kimberly, go ahead and refresh. We're not frozen on our side. That's on your side.
This flag has that vintage smell.
James McDonald is now in at 60.
There was this book.
60 is the high bid right now. 60 is the high bid. Teresa says, "I've never had this much lagging before." Teresa, that is your internet. So you need to try resetting your entire internet box. That's your internet on your side. James is high bidder right now at 60. And Shelly's saying, "I can't get my internet to work. It's just thinking and thinking." Patrick is now at 65. Harriet came in at 65 as well. Patrick got the first bid at 65. Jay came in at 61. Jeannie came in at 61. Patrick's still high bidder at 65. James is now a high bidder at 70. 70 is high bid right now. 70 is high bid right now. Paul goes, "I ain't got no lagging." That means you're going to be a high bidder, Paul. It means you're going to win.
The Vietnam Experience War in the Shadows book.
Marcus is now high bidder at 75. 75 is the high bid. 75 is the high bid. Kenneth Brown needs to refresh. He is about 10 minutes late. We got 80 now. James McDonald's in at 80. Chrissy's internet is doing great tonight.
He had a lot of American Pride stuff with his war stuff that we found.
80's the high bid right now. 80's the high bid right now. Marcus says he's out.
America plush. There was a book. There was a ton of books in with his military stuff. Battle of the Central Highlands, the Special Force story.
80 is the high bid on Bruce, the Super Spy. Patrick Griffith is now in at 81. Kim's not having any issues.
MIA.
She's got good internet. 90. James is now in at 90. 90 is the high bid right now.
The company they keep.
Elvis Presley Jr.'s got good internet.
U.S. Army Special Forces.
He says no lag. 85. Harriet's in at 85.
The Vietnam War gunships.
James is still high bidder right now at 90. 90 is the high bid. James McDonald is the high bidder right now at 90. Super Spy Bruce.
Another special U.S. Army Special Force book.
Dottie's not having any problems. Patrick says I'm out. 90 is the high bid right now.
Selected for Special Forces.
James McDonald's high bidder right now at 90. Cincy Gal says no lagging here in Cincinnati.
U.S. Army Special Forces only, hand-to-hand fighting.
Flippin' Adventure says, I'm not lagging and I'm on 3 different devices. That's a special person that can run things from 3 different devices.
Special Forces Ranger, hand-to-hand combat, Special Tactics Series.
Judy, no checks.
The Green Beret.
90 is the high bid right now.
U.S. Special Forces from Vietnam to Delta Force.
90 is the high bid right now. Boomdog just came in at 100.
Space Dictionary and Study Guide for
Boomdog just came in at
language.
100.
The Age of the Guerrilla, the New Warfare.
Boomdog's not high bidder at 100.
Here's a U.S. Army binder with some a notepad in it with blank pages.
Boy, you know what would be interesting? To take the lead from a pencil and rub it over that and do a rubbing and see what he wrote on the top page.
Oh yeah, Uneasy Warriors.
James is now in at 110. 110 with James McDonald.
Journey of the Green Berets. Special Ops Workout. A workout.
Philip White Fam says, I'm more sag than lag. Move Dog's in at 115. 115 is the high bid right now. 115 is the high bid. This is Bruce, the super spy lot. This is the last military lot from Bruce, the super spy.
It's the last, military. The Green Beret.
We still have more of Bruce's stuff.
Personal items.
We own now. So it's really our stuff. We just identify it as calling it Bruce's stuff. James McDonald's in at 120. But this will be the last war lot. Military paraphernalia. Military.
War Stories of the Green Berets.
Remember, he was a Green Beret. He was everything.
He was a ninja. Olympian. Here's
120 is the high bid.
Blanket.
120 is the high bid right now. I wonder if that was given to him as a gift for his service. Philip Pham says, God rest Bruce, the real life Superman. It really was. He really, really was. Like, it was so interesting to go through his unit.
It was fun. It was a fun unit. And he was he was very organized with his packing as well. So you'll get this Freedom is Not Free lap blanket that has the U.S. Navy emblem on it, the Coast Guard.
120 is a high bid right now.
Marine Corps.
What you doing, Willis? Are you timing everybody out, or is YouTube just going crazy with your account? Travis, type in the chat and let me know if you're timing everybody out or if is YouTube going crazy.
You get a patriotic mug. A special force mug. And then in the mug,
something's going on. Like, this is saying what you doing, Willis, is timing everybody out. Like, Jeffrey Montgomery is a bidder. Marcus is a bidder. Something's going on here. Something's flipping out like crazy.
Here's some keychains along with one of his Olympic medals. There's some pins.
Jack says it's nice that we can honor Bruce since he didn't have family. It really is. Yeah, Elvis, I don't think these are trolls. I don't think he hasn't responded in the chat yet. These aren't trolls. These are normal bidders on these types of items. So I don't even think he's on. I don't think he's actually in the chat. I think YouTube, he's either butt blocking or timing people out or something.
We got a little flag. That was with his war items.
All right, so what you doing, Willis, is not in the chat, but YouTube is spazzing out with his account blocking everybody.
Bookmark.
Dreamweaver said, yeah, we're getting timed out when not even typing. Dave Jr. is in at 150. All right, looks like YouTube is spazzing out, and Travis isn't even in the chat, and it's using his account to spaz out. Remember, when George told you that YouTube has glitches, you're living it. You're witnessing it right now. Dave's in at 150. 150 is the high bid right now.
Here's a Vietnam magazine dated June 30th. I don't know what year though. 1990. Here's another magazine. It looks like the front cover, like the front page is missing.
So if his account starts spazzing out again, I can go in and I can take moderator off of his account. Let's see if it spazzes.
This magazine's dated August 1968. And then you've got this one dated February 1969, the Green Beret. And then this one is dated February 1969.
Flippin' Adventures and Avery. George has so much to show. Anybody that got timed out will be back in to be able to have enough time to bid.
March 1968. The Green Beret magazine. September 1968.
So Debbie said YouTube was blocking everybody with Queen Cecilia's account earlier,
June
but everything was fine.
1968.
He's not being hacked. It's not hacking, Elvis. It's just YouTube glitching.
May of 1968.
I'm sure he's watching the Super Bowl right now.
October 1968.
All right, last I saw, we had high bid at 150. Judy said it's all the spy balloons.
Yep, April 1968.
Rose Blue Music, you're back in. Again, that was a YouTube glitch. I saw that you got timed out, but you're back in now. Marcus, okay, and James McDonald is at 155. I saw Marcus get timed out as well. And he was bidding.
April of 2010.
Big Mike's in at 160. I saw Jeffrey Montgomery get timed out as well with the YouTube glitch. Julie, welcome to the What the Hale's family.
The drop spring of 2019.
So I think everybody's back in that got glitched timed out. YouTube is really doing some crazy stuff.
This newspaper was in there.
Rose Blue Music, we see that too. Thanks, Jeremy. You're back in, which means you got timed out the same time Jeffrey and Marcus did, so they should be back in as well.
1984.
James is now in at 165. Jeffrey Montgomery is unblocked now. He was timed out for 30 seconds with that glitch. I see he's back in, which means Marcus should be back in as well. I think everybody is back in.
All right, that was the end of the huge lot.
Cynthia's in the house here tonight. Cynthia Barnes, been a member for 4 months. Thanks for coming in. She's one of our super fans. Big Mike's in at 175. Dreamweaver says, I felt like a kid in trouble. No, nobody's in trouble. Nobody's in trouble. So let's I think we're at 175 right now with Big Mike on this. Let's just be very, very clear. Number one, nobody got hacked. Nobody got hacked. Number two, it's a glitch. That's all it is. YouTube is a massive, massive platform. Cynthia, thank you for the $9.99. And love the little thank you. That looks like a fox. So YouTube is a massive platform. There are certain glitches that happen at certain times. They acknowledge it. We usually know what it is. They'll tell us, hey, we're glitching. We're trying to figure it all out. And right now, this is what's happening. So it's a glitch. He's not even in the chat, and it's just glitching. Okay. So it's YouTube glitching. He has not been hacked. You're not getting hacked on YouTube. Nobody else is getting hacked. He hasn't been hacked. It's just a chat glitch. It's a moderation chat glitch, and it looks like it's already worked itself out because it hasn't happened again. So enough time has passed to where everybody who got timed out is back in. Nobody got in trouble for anything. And another thing, YouTube does not censor. YouTube only censors what we tell it to censor. So if you say any of the bad 4-letter words, we have that in our censor list. You say those words. If you bring up people that we don't associate with anymore, that's in our censor list. We don't allow that to come up in chat. YouTube only censors what we tell it to censor. So if you go, hey, why aren't you filming with this person anymore? Then that gets censored because we don't even want the communication around them. We don't even want to give them the satisfaction of somebody else bringing it up. They don't deserve the attention. They burned that bridge. Or if you use foul language, or if you say use foolish things, that's the only censoring that happens. That what just happened is just a glitch. Okay?
I'm ready for the timer.
All right, George is ready for the timer. This is the very last of Bruce, the super spy lot. He was absolutely incredible. And you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You got 1 minute to win it. 1 minute to win it. Here we go. 50 more seconds here. 50 more seconds. I forget where we're at in the bidding. I think we were around 175, 180, somewhere in there. We're at 40 seconds now. Cynthia Barnes, $1.99. Thank you so much. We appreciate that, Cynthia. 35 seconds left to go. 30 seconds left to go. Very last war lot with Bruce, the super spy. Incredible man. Absolutely incredible man. Elvis Presley Jr. says, don't be shy, bid high. Rose Blue says, bid fast. 10 more seconds to go. Big Mike's still high bidder at 175. Big Mike's high bidder at 175 with free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States with 2, 1, 0 seconds. Don't wait to snipe if you're going to. There it is. There it is. Holy cow, Flippin' Adventures was in on that sold. James McDonald missed the 180. Big Mike missed the 185. But Big Mike, that's okay, because I'm pretty sure you're the high bidder at 175. Holy cow, Flippin' Adventures was fast on that. Usually we lag like 5 seconds. Like that didn't even lag a second. She must be like, she's getting it.
She's in her bushes.
Apparently. All right, so it is Big Mike 175. All right, here's what's going to happen. Big Mike, here's what we need you to do. We need you to send your YouTube name, your real name. Maybe your real name is Big Mike. Your parents called you Big Mike when you were Little Mike. But we need you to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount 175. Let George know it was the war lot. You're going to send all that info right there. whatthehales@yahoo.com. Make sure you spell it exactly the way it is. We're not responsible if you can't get an email to us because you mistyped the email, okay? And that is a common thing that happens. People will leave comments and say, my emails won't go through. Well, emails always go through if you type it right, okay? So type all right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com, and then you're going to get an auto response. Anybody who sends us an email gets an auto response. We have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of communications every week, and we can't answer them all, so there's an auto response. Don't worry, you can ignore that. George is going to send you a customized invoice tomorrow, all right? It may not be first thing in the morning because we have a meeting in the morning for Half Mil Time to Grow. It'll probably be in the afternoon. George will send you a customized invoice. You'll be able to click on that. You'll be able to pay a million different ways. Backup bid was, let's find out who backup bid was. So I went into the whole spiel about the thing spazzing out on us. I think it was probably James McDonald, wasn't it? What you doing, Willis? Got. All right, I see Big Mike got another one deleted. Okay, James McDonald. James, your backup bidder. All the same information. All right, I see Big Mike had another timeout by What You Doing Willis account. So George is going to put up the Walking Dead lot, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to take What You Doing Willis out off as a moderator because this is.
So we can get it resolved.
We'll see what we can do here.
All right, the next lot
Walking
is
Dead lot.
the rest of the Walking Dead from the Fun Purse lot. So you'll get this cup. That's Walking Dead. Does have the lid. And then there were some t-shirts in there from the Walker Stalker event. This t-shirt is a size large. Here's the front of the t-shirt. Nothing on the back. It's that. Oh, actually, I lied. This is on the back across the shoulder. In the very back, Walker Stalker.
Okay, I just took him out as a moderator.
Okay.
So hopefully it stops. All right, let's keep our eye on that. I just took What You Doing Willis out of as a moderator.
And then you've got this t-shirt.
And we'll see if the
Also
timing
from
out
The
glitch
Walking
stops.
Dead. This t-shirt is a size 3X. And then this is on the back. A set of wings.
Debbie, you probably got an auto response. It's probably in your spam, or your email went into our spam, so it didn't send you a response. We'll still find it either which way.
Here's a platinum VIP admission pass.
Danielle's high bidder right now at 30. 30 is the high bid right now with the Walking Dead lot. Val came in at 35.
It comes with the lanyard. And then here is another lanyard with a VIP admission fan pass for the WalkerStalker.con.
Looks like we hit 599,000 subscribers.
Nice.
We're 1,000 away from 600,000.
Here's another Walker Stalker admission pass with the lanyard.
High bid right now is 35.
And then there were a ton of necklaces that look like the dog tags that have pictures of cast members from The Walking Dead. So there's 3. And then on the back, it has the name of the actor. So the zombie is Walker number 1, and then Rick, and then Carol.
$41.
Here's some more of those dog chain necklaces. More of the actors on the necklaces.
Marcus was in at 40. Now Jeannie is in at 41. Flo says, I cannot believe nobody's bidding on this lot. If I had the money, I would. Best show ever. Anna's now in at 45. Flo, they're just waiting till the end. They want to see what's all in here.
Mm-hmm.
Jeannie's now in at 46. Philip, yep, that was an alarm. Mike and Ronnie's now in at 48. Val's in at 50.
Some more necklaces with more of the actors. And the actors' names are on the back.
Anna's now in at 55.
It looks like there's some duplicates in here. There's Herschel.
Jeannie's in at 56. Mary came in at 56 as well, but Danielle came in at 60.
And then here's some
Aunt Patty Ann just upgraded to the family membership. Welcome to the
Dead
family, Aunt Patty.
stickers. So what are these called? I forget. I'm having a brain fart. Where it changes
Holograms.
The holograms.
Philip says those folks don't look dead to me. Philip Adventure says maybe balloon number 5 is interfering with YouTube signal towers.
Could be something crazy.
Crafty Jen says I never got into The Walking Dead. Jeannie's now at 61.
I've watched a couple episodes and I never really got into it either.
Shauna's now in at 65.
And then you'll get these little pamphlets on the dog tags. There's several of them. And then you'll get these. And then if you remember, there was
Jeannie came back at 67.
Daryl the Chopper, 154 pieces. Now we didn't count them. We didn't count to make sure all of the pieces were in here.
Is it sealed? I don't even remember. No, it's not sealed. Adam's in at 70. So it is not sealed. We did not take the pieces out. We should probably peek to see if there's even pieces in it. Okay, so there are some pieces in it. Chris Allen's in at 75.
And if you guys remember the
Winnebago.
Lego Winnebago.
The Lego Winnebago.
The Lego Winnebago.
Now, some pieces fell off when we found it. We did not attempt to put the pieces back on, but we kept all the pieces wrapped in the paper with the Lego Winnebago. So whoever wins it is going to get all the pieces. You're going to get it exactly how we found it. Exactly how we found it. We did not.
Here's the awning.
Everything is in the paper. Any pieces that fell off is in the paper. The wheel that just fell off on George's hand just is there.
So like here's the wheels that
Val's in at 80. Mark came in at 80. James says, oh my goodness, that Winnie is hard to get. Well, there it is. And you're going to get it wrapped back in the paper, and then you can put it back together. We don't know how the pieces all go together. We don't even spend time with that. So whoever wins it can put it all back together. Val's in at 90.
Here's another Walking Dead kit, 620 pieces.
That one was sealed, right?
This one is of the prison tower and the gate.
Mike and Ronnie are in at, the tape is by your finger right there.
Yeah, but it's open right here.
All right, I guess it isn't sealed. There is I just saw a price tag on it over by your other hand. There's $50 right there.
It's upside down.
Mike and Ronnie are in at 95.
Yeah, it looks sealed. Only sealed. So what you saw sealed is still sealed, and it opens this way.
So there's potential that
it's all in
all
there.
in there. It's never been opened.
Yeah, because only a corner opens. So you'll get that. This thing is heavy. It's got some weight to it. And then you'll also get the Walking Dead Monopoly. We did not check to make sure that all the pieces were in there. But you'll get the Monopoly game, Walking Dead themed. And then you'll also get this entertainment magazine.
You're so right, Aunt Patty. That's so funny.
What?
She said it looks like the Winnebago is one of the things that were parked next to what the Hale's property.
And then you'll also get this this poster that was autographed by some of the actors. Sorry for the glare. But you'll see, I'll point to the autographs. There's some down there, another one right here.
Boomdog's in at 110.
Right there. So you'll get all of this, and then on the back is just plain white. It is covered by a protective sleeve. And then the last thing in this lot is the Orlando Walker Stalker Con. That was held in June 27th, June 28th. There is no date or no year, but it's like a cartoon drawing of the Walker Stalker Con when it was in Orlando, Florida. And then here's the backing. I'm ready for the timer.
All right, I'm texting Travis and telling him I had to take moderation off of his account.
Okay. And this is the last of the Walking Dead that we found in the unit. Tons of dog tags. Cool Lego Winnebago. If you are the highest bidder for this lot and you put the Winnebago together, send us a picture of the completed structure.
All right, Walking Dead lot right there. Walking Dead.
Tons of dog chains.
For those who are saying, "Oh, I can't see anything. The camera's too close." Well, you complained when the camera was too far away too, so you can't have it all. But what you can do is see what we do show you and bid appropriately based on that. Just like when we open a storage unit, we get to see a little bit of it, and then we have to bid accordingly. So you can do the exact same thing. All right. I just text Travis, let him know that I took moderation off of his account. It seems to have fixed everything, but that's not what we're focused on. We're focused on an auction here tonight. So $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees. And I don't even remember what else I say. Everything is as is, no guarantees, and no returns. That's what I say. I don't even usually think about it. No, Shauna, I'm not cranky, but I do speak truth, and truth is sometimes hard for people to hear. All right, so everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns, and you got to bid fast, you got to bid furious, because if you don't, well, somebody else is going to win it, and you only got a minute. Here we go. Here we go. 55 seconds here in the Walking Dead lot. 55 seconds on the now. 50 seconds on the Walking Dead lot. All right, here we go. Frank's bidding in at 30, nowhere near close to the actual bid amount right now. Mike and Ronnie are in at 115. 115. I believe the bid was higher than that, but I don't remember exactly because I was working on contacting Travis. We've got 115 right now, Mike and Ronnie. And we got 2, 1, bam! Looks like what you're doing, Willis. Got my text. All right, 110 was the high bid, Mike and Ronnie. It is Mike and Ronnie. Mike and Ronnie is high bidder at 110. and 15. If you guys all want to tell what you're doing, Willis, what was happening with his account, then you can fill them all in. I sent him a quick text. So Mike and Ronnie, you are high bidder at 100 and at 15. So Mike and Ronnie, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping account, your shipping address, your bid amount 115, and tell George it was the Walking Dead lot right there at whatthehales@yahoo.com. Remember, you're going to get an auto response. You can ignore that auto response. George will send you a customized invoice tomorrow. You'll be able to click a link, pay a million different ways, whether it's you, the credit card, bank, whatever. Okay. Backup bidder. But what you're doing, Willis, basically you timed out everybody.
Your account.
Everybody. And everybody's like, Willis, where are you? Willis. So we had to go in and take your moderation off, and it fixed it.
Well, he didn't do it. His account did.
We just thought you were timing out everybody, but we know it was YouTube just spazzing out. All right, and then Boomdog, you are backup bidder at 110. So you can message George as well. And that way, if anything falls through, Boomdog, you would get that entire lot for 110. All right.
Next up is Disney lot.
Disney coming up next. All coming up. Philip Adventure says, what you doing, Willis? You can go back and watch the replay and see all the people you timed out and deleted. I don't know. We were almost at 600,000 subs, but after what you doing, Willis deleted half of them. We're now at 250,000. We're going to have to cancel $500,000 Time to Grill because what you doing, Willis, just deleted them all. All right, I'm going solo layout.
Next lot are assorted Toy Story pins. They all have the Disney backing on the back. You will get it as it is on this cardboard. So there's Bo Peep from the Toy Story.
All right, what you doing, Willis? I'm going to attempt to give you mod status again. If it freaks out.
Happy Go Ducky. There's Buzz Lightyear.
If it freaks out, I'm going to pull mod status from you again.
There's Ham. There's the Cowgirl. Let's Ride with Woody. There's Woody himself. Ain't he so handsome? He says, what's he say? He says, hey, howdy, hey. There's Forky. Remember when you were teasing Michael and you said he looked like Forky? There's Rex from the Toy Story.
There's a snake in my boot.
Jesse again says, I can talk. The Pizza Planet.
Adam's high bidder right now at 50.
Adams.
50's high bidder right now. Adam.
And then you'll also get
Shauna says,
Toy
Travis,
Story
you
Land.
were going Karen on
That's
everybody.
When
he was.
There's Woody as a child. And then Buzz Lightyear as a child. Jesse as a little niña.
Wayne's now in at 55.
The bear. The Toy Story guy. Or the Mr. Potato Head. There's the dinosaur. One of the UFOs. This is still brand new, still sealed. You'll see all the Disney backings. And then from Toy Story 4, I don't remember if I ever watched Toy Story 4. You'll also get, this is still new, still sealed in the package.
55 still the high bid right now with
These
Wayne.
all have the Disney backings.
Deb's Fantastic Finds is now in at 100. BP came in at 60. Deb's Fantastic Finds came in at 100.
Duke Carboom. King of the Jump. There's Gabby.
They're saying Willis was in the shower with his phone again. I don't want to know what he was doing in there. Deb's in at 100.
There's Forky again. So these are
Everybody loves
the
Forky.
series. So this is limited release, limited
If there's
edition.
one I love, it's Forky. Forky is the one I love over everything.
Really?
I love Forky.
Then I must have not watched Toy Story 4 because I don't remember Forky.
Well, I don't remember forking either, but I would sure like to.
Anyways.
You want to watch it tonight?
We can. I'm ready for the timer.
Deb's Fantastic Finds is right now in at 100. 100
So
is...
There's 10 pins on this cardboard. 6 or 7 on this. 7 on this one. And then 6 on this one.
What is that total? If you were to do the math, what's the total?
23.
23 pins.
All
23
Disney
pins. All Disney pins. 23 Disney pins. And right now, high bid is at 100 Deb's Fantastic Finds. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Don't wait to snipe. If you wait to snipe, so many of you are lagging tonight, which is probably because so many people are streaming the Super Bowl, and it's putting too much strain on all of the Wi-Fi and antennas. Do not wait. 4 row lifters is in at 120 now. 120 is high bid right now for 4 rows. 120 is high bid with about 30 odd seconds left. Now we're under 30. 4 rows is still the high bidder right now. 4 rows thrifters, 120. 120 with 20 seconds left to go. 20 seconds left to go. 4 rows thrifters is high bid with about 10 seconds left to go. Wow. 120 is high bid right now with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's see what happens. Right now, high bid is 120. Jeffrey's trying to get something in, but I don't understand his bid. I don't understand the bid. 126. Zoltan just came in at 126. Dave came in at 130. 130. We had Jeffrey come in at 6S. I don't know what that is. Therefore, I cannot accept it. I apologize, Jeffrey. We've got Zoltan in at 126. Dave in at 130. It would be Dave in at 130. Zoltan is back up at 126. Wow. All right, Dave, here's what you're going to do. Dave, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 130, and tell George it was the Disney pin lot.
Toy Story.
Make sure you say Toy Story because she has more tonight. So Toy Story pin lot, send that to whatthehales@yahoo.com. And then, Zoltan, you are backup bidder. You know what to do, Zoltan. So you can send the same stuff. Say, hey, I was back up at 126. Janet, welcome to the super fandom. And then remember, there's going to be an auto response. You can ignore that auto response. George will send a customized invoice sometime tomorrow, probably later in the afternoon. All right. Holy cow! I don't even see this stuff before she puts it out.
Sometimes
here we go.
do.
Ever. I never see it ever.
All right, the next lot is assorted Disney pins. Now
you can start bidding whenever you want.
These are still brand new, sealed in the package. These these are the gold versions of Disney's 10-year anniversary.
Okay, I understand, Jeffrey. I gotcha.
So you've got Cruella DeVille. That looks like Cruella DeVille, right? Like her skull. And then there's
Probably,
Sebastian
yeah.
from The Little Mermaid.
Adam Perkins is already in at 30. Shelly came in at 30 as well. We've got all kinds of bids coming in. 25, 35, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. We got 4 50s in a row. Melissa has the first 50.
The service elevator. You've got Carl and Ellie. And then there were some really cool key ones. So this is from Animal Kingdom. It's not part of the 10-year anniversary, but I thought it would be cool to add. The backings will be available. I set them aside, or I set them next to them so they can lay flat.
Mitchell's now in at 55. Teresa came in at 51. Mitchell's high bidder at 55,
pin.
but Daniel came in at 60. 60 is the high bid right now. It's Daniel. Daniel's high bidder at 60.
And then you've got some pewter pins.
Andrew came in at 60 as well, but Daniel's still high bidder. He got 60 first, but Melissa just came in at 65. 4 rows thrifters just came in at 100. 100 is a high bid.
Pluto, I think.
These are sharp.
What was her name?
That's Daisy, Donald's girl.
And then here's another pewter Disney key.
These are really cool
for
ones.
the monorail. And then you've got, is that Alice?
James says these are the animated series.
I think this is Alice in the Wonderland.
Where at?
Right here.
Yes, that's Alice in Wonderland.
And then you've got the Mickey pewter. You've got mini Mickey pewter. You've got mini.
4 rows ain't playing, Jeffrey. 4 rows is putting the gauntlet down and going 100. These are super cool.
Back to the gold 10-year pins. You've got Kermit the Frog playing the banjo. And then you've got the skeletons dancing. I think they're doing the Macarena in there. The shake, shake, shake.
Is Kermit singing Wild Thing?
And then Marvel Comics.
You make my heart sing.
So there's 10 of the gold 10-year anniversaries. Again, they're
Heather
all brand
came in at
new.
110. Tom
Still
came in at
sealed.
130. 130 is the high bid right now.
Total pins in the slot is 23.
23 pins in this lot. High bid right now is 130. I think Tom has been doing some searching on eBay. He knows what they're worth, and he knows the deal he's getting. Wild thing. Boom, boom, bing, bang. You make my heart sing. Jeffrey wants to know, are there any skeletons from Fantasia on that one? That flat.
So the flat's not included, just the pins. The only skeleton that I have is these guys.
All right. So there's the skeletons that they actually have. He's saying maybe are they from Fantasia? Maybe. There's potential there.
Maybe.
Kevin T saying, man, what a deal. Man, what a deal. And then Philippine Adventure says the ones with the hidden Mickey are even more valuable. Andrew's now in 135. Everything is... Well, I'm getting too excited with these guys. All right. Everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally are only going to have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. 135 is high bid right now. James S says, yes, you are so right. Sherry's now in 140. 140 is high bid right now. Sherry Norak is in 140. Sherry's one of our Florida neighbors.
She'll be at half now.
Purple Peacock, I did not see your bid. Try typing it out. I see Tom Shannon put in 4, which is probably the $, 150. Tom, I understand that. He meant to put the $, so this is 150. Sherry's now in 160. 160 is high bid right now with Sherry Nowak. 160 with about 20 seconds left to go. 160 is high bid. 160 is high bid. Sherry knows Disney. That's one of her expertises is Disney. 10 seconds left to go. Sherry's high bid right now, 160. Elvis Preston Jr. says, don't be shy, bid high. Let your fingers do the walking. High bids. 160 is high bid. 160 is high bid. Going. 200. Tom just came in at 200. 200 is high bid right now. 200. 180. Dave came in. It's Tom Shannon at 200. Woo! He got the snipe in. Dave Fisher is back up at 180. Wow. Those are... Man, what a deal, what a steal. What an incredible lot right there. Those are super, super cool.
Tom will be at half now.
By the way, this is coming from a guy who just spent $1,000 today on Garbage Pail Kids. I have a problem. All right, so anyways, and my deal was nowhere near as incredible as that. I paid premium. All right, but they are limited. All right, so Tom, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna send your YouTube name, your real name, even if they're the same, your shipping address, your bid amount of 200, and you're going to tell George what kind of lot do you want them to tell you that is?
Just do the Disney Gold.
Just say it's the Disney Gold Pins. You're going to send that email right there to whatthehales@yahoo.com. Okay. And then James is saying, man, you just got a heck of a deal. Wow. Shauna Pokemon just spent $1,000 on Pokemon. So I got about a few $100,000 of Pokemon cards over here. I didn't spend that much, but I wouldn't mind selling them. So, Tom, you know what to do. And then backup bid is Sherry was at 160. And Dave Fisher. Dave, your backup bidder at 180. You can email George with all that same information. Just again, remember, you will get an auto response. George will send you a customized invoice tomorrow, probably later in the day, okay? I think we're up for the purse lot now. I'm going to go ahead and give her full screen.
So if you were on our auction last week, we did a purse lot where there was a ton of Coach, a ton of Vera Bradley. This is the remainder of the purses found from the same unit. We found more Coach. Again, we have not authenticated any of these. I will show you the labels and the inside of the purses as best as I can. This one's really cool because it has this divider compartment where you can put your change, your money, whatever you want in it.
I would put candy.
You probably would put your candy in it. And then you'll get this little keychain, purple Coach. You can put your ID, credit card, change, and
chat. Thanks so much for the super chat. They're also going to put our specialized mac and grilled cheese sandwich on the menu, which is going to be really cool.
So for all of you non-meat eaters, you get a sandwich with mac and cheese in the middle.
Melissa's in at 75.
Here's a pair of Coach shoes. These are size 8, US 8. These are gently worn Coach shoes.
Purple Peacock seeing your bid now at 80. Daniel Ortman just came in at 85. The purse lot last week, man, that went for a steal of a deal.
Oh, yeah. Here's another purse, but it's from Gap. You've got these two compartments that open up. And then you've got the inside.
Melissa Brown's high bidder right now at 100.
Here's the back of the purse.
High bid right now is 100.
You'll get this pink Coach purse.
Again, not authenticated. We have no reason to believe that they are not real.
Yes.
But we are not selling them as authenticated because we don't authenticate.
We have not authenticated them.
So bid accordingly.
This is more of this is probably more of like a tote versus a purse. But it's still really nice.
It's pretty stylish for a tote.
Yeah. So you get that.
$100 is the high bid right now.
And then you'll get this matching piece that comes with it.
$100 still the high bid right now with Melissa.
There's the inside. This probably, oh, yeah. It looks like this snaps in right here.
To go inside.
To go inside. There you go. So it goes inside the bigger tote, just like that.
I saw a deletion as well, Jeffrey, but it looks like that individual deleted their own comment. Chris M says it's called a weekender, George.
What?
The purse style. Purple Peacock is high bidder right now at 110.
The Talbot's purse. So you can get that.
Purple Peacock right now, high bidder 110.
And then you'll get this like travel case. Put your toiletries in it.
Take all the purses off so they can actually see.
This is made by clear Sonic.
Have a good night, James.
We get this Hello Kitty purse. And then you'll get this clear purse.
Purple Peacock still high bidder right now at 110. What would you put in a clear purse?
I'd probably take this to the beach.
Judy is now at 130.
That would go to the beach.
Would you put all your money in there?
No.
Half mil time to grow barbecues? That's what I would put in there.
No.
I put in my barbecues.
Definitely not. I just heard an owl.
You heard the owl?
Yeah.
You think the owl is the one that was taking the ducks?
Maybe.
$130 is the high bid.
We'll get this little guy.
Jeffrey would put his Clearasil in a clear purse.
That's the good, perfect.
Flippin' Adventure says that clear purse would be perfect for Rob's invisible wife. I gotta agree with that.
This is a Nivea for Men bag.
Night Dreamweaver. Sherry Novak's in at 140.
This looks like a makeup.
Oh, Shar said when you go to different games, you have to have stuff in clear bags for security purposes. That's a good point. I guess we don't ever go to anywhere they've asked us to have a clear bag. Well, you carry a fanny pack, so, and I never carry a bag.
And then the last purse is this little mini Coach purse.
Sherry's still high bidder at 140 right now.
And that's it.
140 to Sherry. 140 to Sherry. And George says she's ready for the timer. Okay. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Judy just came in at 150. 150 is the high bid. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. Remember, we have not authenticated anything. We have not cleaned anything. You're getting it exactly the way that we found it. You have the videos for verification. Sherry is now in at 160. Sherry's high bidder at 160. Most importantly, you got to bid. I don't know how I got something on my tongue, but I did. Like a hair or something. George's hair gets everywhere. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. 160 right now to Sherry. 160 to Sherry. I bid right now 160. Those might even be Sherry's shoe size. Although she is a reseller too, so she does flipping. Mm-hmm. But that might even be her shoe size. Flippin' Adventure says, good thing the clear purse wasn't the fun bag. Judy's now in at 170. 170 is high bid right now. Sherry came in at 180. 180 is high bid with about 25 seconds left to go. Sherry Novak is high bidder right now, 180, 180, 180, 180. George was loving that pink Coach. 180 is high bid with 10 seconds left to go. Sherry's still high bidder at 10 with 10 seconds. No, Judy just came in at 200 with 4, 3, 2, 1. Judy's high bidder right now at 200. 200 going once. 200 going twice. Judy's high bidder at 200. Is anybody going to snipe? It's sold to Judy for 200. Sherry is high bidder, or excuse me, Sherry is backup bidder at 180. Judy is high bidder at 200. Incredible deal. And then Sherry's back up at 180. Wow. Wow. All right, Judy, here's what you're going to do. Judy, you're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, even if they're the same. And then you're going to send us your shipping address, your bid amount of 200, and tell George it was the purse lot. You send an email right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. I want to stress, don't send emails on any other platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We get inundated with people who don't follow the directions, and we have to tell them, go back over to the right spot. Make sure you only send an email right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Okay, and that's the only way that George has access to be able to get to your invoices. And George will send you. You're going to get an auto response once you send a email, but George will send you a customized invoice tomorrow. And then Sherry, you know the deal already, so you can send for backup. And it looks like George has a crazy watch lot. I might as well just solo layout right now.
So you'll get 2 flats of watches. Flats are not included, just the watches. These watches were brought with us when we left Hale's headquarters because I didn't have any inventory here. So there's 20 watches on this flat. And then there's 12 watches on this flat. So I'll give you a closer look of the watches.
Bidding can start immediately. There's a ton of watches.
All the watches on this particular flat are all the same design where they stretch. So you'll get a Timex. This is a Timex. This is just a quartz watch.
High bid right now looks like it's around 57 with Irmangyon.
This is a Caravelli watch.
Connie, don't understand your bid there. I see 3835.
This is another Timex watch.
Anna's now high bidder of 59.
This is a carriage watch. Another carriage.
75 with James now.
Another Timex.
High bidder is 75.
Another carriage watch.
85 now.
LA Express.
You get a flat background so it can focus. They're not focusing on any of them.
a
Patrick's in at 95.
Pergo watch.
You give a flat background so it will focus. Judy's now in at 100.
This is a quartz watch. This one
Flippin'
is
Adventure says the
called
Caravel watch is by Volvo. I can never say it right.
Belova.
But you can't say Massachusetts.
Belova. This is a quartz time date watch. Now, none of these, I don't think any of them work. They'll probably need new batteries.
None of these have been tested. Jay's in at 125.
This is an Armatron watch. This is a Laboran watch.
Corvette Z06 is in at 130.
Does it look like mother of pearl to you?
Looks like oyster shell.
This is a, I think it says Rabo, R-A-B-O. Could be wrong. This is a digital Timex.
Shauna says, I wasn't that watch. I think she meant to say, I want that watch.
Here's another Timex.
$130 is the high bid right now with Corvette. Yeah, Jane
Carriage.
says it's abalone shell. Shauna says now, I want that watch. Full of Adventures is saying
This
that
says-
Caravel watch could be worth $100 all by of itself.
Le jour.
The reality is, Flippin' Adventures, it could be, because if you recall, we talked about the past that we bought an entire truckload of jewelry and watches from a gentleman whose grandmother passed away, left him all of this stuff, and she had a brooch that was owned, that she bought at auction from, it was owned by Queen Elizabeth.
These are Geneva watches.
All of this is from that same lot. She was a multi-millionaire. They made all of their money based on wax candy, and she was a hoarder, and we have the hoard of jewelry and watches. That's where these watches came from. So I have no doubt whatsoever there's some good stuff in there. She did own a brooch, which we probably sold already.
I think Niche Lady bought it and said she thinks she found it.
Niche Lady got it?
Yeah.
So
but the Queen had so many brooches.
So it sounds like maybe Niche Lady bought it and thinks she found it, but
this one has a $60 tag on it. This one appears to be brand new, still sealed in the box.
Not that we can get anything to focus whatsoever. So you're bidding on Blur.
$59.99.
Enjoy bidding on Blur.
Anyways,
here tonight.
it says $59.99 on this track watch. It tracks your activity and your sleeping patterns. It is Bluetooth.
Rose Blue said yes, she got it.
I don't know what this watch does. It looks like some type of smartwatch. It's got cats on it with glasses. And then you'll get these additional smartwatches. Again, none of these have been tested. They'll probably all need batteries. Here's a Polar watch. The last Polar watch that I sold, and it was pre-owned, was worth $80 to $100.
High bid right now is $130.
And then here's a ticker watch.
High bid is $130.
What's 12 plus 20? 32.
32.
So there's 32 watches in this lot.
Look at you mathing.
So again, you don't get the actual flats, you just get the watches. I'm ready for the timer.
Sherry's in at 140 now. Sherry's in at 140. All right, you got the watch lot. 140 is high bid right now. What you doing, Willis says the snipers are waiting. Don't wait too long, because if you lag, whoo, this one's going to get away from you. One watch in here can be worth 140. 140 is high bid right now to Sherry. $25 starting bid. Free shipping here in the United States. Additional shipping outside of the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. We try and represent everything as best as we possibly can. Remember, we have not tested any of these watches. We can tell you where they came from. There was no video in regards to where they came from. We bought this from a Facebook posting, filled the entire truck, and she was a hoarder of jewelry, watches, the whole deal. And we brought a lot of that to Florida with us because we had no lots. Now we have so many lots, we don't have enough shelf space. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You got 1 minute to win it. Here we go. 140 is high bid right now. 140 is high bid. 140 is high bid right now. Patrick said the iWatch literally saved my life. 45 seconds left to go. 140 is still high bid. Hi, Pamela Rose. Rose Blue says bid fast. 40 seconds left to go on the clock. 140 is still the high bid with Sherry. 35 seconds. Down to 30. Jeffrey just came in at 150. Jeffrey says, I ain't letting this lot get away from me here tonight. But I have a feeling Sherry's going to rebuttal. Sherry knows what she's seeing. Justin at 150 with about 15 seconds left to go. Sherry came back with 160. James McDonald came in with 100. I'm sure he meant to type more. Sherry's in at 160. Corvette came in at 160. Sherry's high bidder right now at 160 with about 5, 4, 3. Sherry's still high bidder. 2, 1. Sherry's still high bidder at 160. Now Jackie came in at 165, 165, 105. Jay came in at 105. I don't know what 105 is. Sherry came in at 170. I do not know what 105 is, Jay. I cannot accept it because I don't know what 5 is. It's Sherry at 170. It's Sherry at 170. I'm sorry, Jay. I don't know what the minty was supposed to be. That might have been 90. It could have been anything. I can't accept it. It's Sherry at 170. 170 is the high bid. Man, there was a lot of snipes that missed. Sherry, nice job. Congratulations. Jay says it was 190. Unfortunately, Jay, it said minty. It's going to go to Sherry on this one. I know you would understand if it was the other way around as well. So Sherry's high bidder at 170. And, oh, man. Jay says fair. We know you understand, Jay. We appreciate it. Sherry, your high bidder. You know what to do, Sherry. So you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 170, and tell George it was the watch lot right there at whattales@yahoo.com. And then backup bidder was, boy, there is just bids everywhere. Sherry's high bidder at 170. Corvette came in at 160, 150, 160. Jackie was in at 165. I think it's Jackie. Jackie. Yep, you're backup bidder at 165, Jackie. That's what I'm seeing. That's all before the sold. All before the sold. So Jackie, you are backup bidder. You can go ahead and send a email to George as well. Yep, Debbie Vaughn, you're right. And Jackie says, yay. And Michael says, Minty 5 is the new Nintendo 5. I figured it meant 90, but I want this as fair for everybody. Now, stamping and
so if you know what a hole punch is,
a
hole punch creates like a little circle. These are all paper punches. And if you're into arts and crafts or scrapbooking, this is the perfect lot for you. Here's the shape of what it makes. So you stick a piece of paper in and then you push it down and it creates that actual shape.
And you can start bidding immediately.
She was big on crafting and making memory books and scrapbooks. So that one's just round. And then the entire alphabet is there. So you've got the letter A, B, C, D, the entire alphabet. And again, these are what you call paper punches. You put a piece of paper in whatever construction paper, colored paper that you want, and then you push the button down and it creates the letter or the shape that's on top of the actual punch. So you'll get this flat. The flat's not included, just the paper punches. And then this, in here are some instructions on how to use the paper punches. There's some Martha Stewart in here. There's some recollections in here.
Shauna's high bidder at 50 right now. Sorry, I haven't been calling it, guys. I'm going through the emails, just making sure everything was coming through.
This is made by Recollections. This is the shape that you get. You put the paper in through here, and then you press down, and then it creates that shape for you. You can see it going to work on the bottom. So again, just like a hole punch, except it's for different shapes for crafting purposes. So you'll get this one that creates this shape. Also made by Recollections. I think Michael's craft store carries this brand. Here's the heart shape.
James McDonald's high bidder right now is 75.
Also made by Recollections.
75 is the high bid.
This looks like a tag.
You guys know how much these things are worth.
This one is made by Fiskars. Love.
James high bidder right now, 75.
And then this is also made by Fiskars.
Corvette's high bid right now, it's 80.
There's the shape. And then this one is different because you squeeze it. You squeeze it together and then it cuts out the shape of the paper. This is made by Recollections. There's the shape.
90 is the high bid now.
And then there's this guy. I don't know who makes this.
95's the high bid now. 100's the high bid now. You guys know how in demand this stuff is. You know well more than I do. I know toys. I know random items. Scrapbooking isn't my thing, but you guys know this stuff.
The next paper punches, these are all made by Martha Stewart.
Pat is in at 125 right now. 125 is the high bid. Do you want to turn around and show the backside of it?
So same concept. You stick your construction paper or colored paper in there, and then you just squeeze it like that. And then it creates that shape, and then you can decorate your scrapbooking, memory book, whatever you want to do.
James says he's out, but we always know James comes back for another bid. He's always good for one more bid.
These are the Martha Stewart brand.
This stuff is not cheap. Not cheap at all. You've probably looked at, you ladies tell me so far, has she pulled out what? $400 worth so far? Purple Peacock's in at 135.
This looks like fish scales.
Do I have fish scales?
This looks like spider webs.
Do I have spider webs?
Yes.
Darlene said, Jeremy, at least. Okay, we'll say she's pulled out $500 worth so far.
This one still has the plastic.
Corvette's in at 140. 140 is the high bid. Ladies, Amy said at least that much. Gail said at least. Like, whoever gets this,
you're gonna get
145. Chris Allen, if you get this at 145, you're getting the deal of your life.
There's a snowflake.
And I could have easily decided to have the kids sell these on eBay, but we want you guys to sell them on eBay or keep them.
Butterfly. And then you'll get the
145.
alphabet.
Corvette's now at 150. 150 is the high bid.
First half of the alphabet and the second half of the alphabet.
How do you know? You can't read.
I'm learning. I'm still learning.
All right. 150 is the high bid right now. What a deal.
There's another heart. Again, these are paper punches for people that like to craft, do arts, get into arts and crafts.
Chris is in at 175. Sherry came in at 170. 175. Purple Peacock came in at 175. Chris Allen is high bid right now at 175.
Oh, and then the last one is thank you. Thank you for attending our auction. I'm ready for the timer.
Corvette's in at 180. Purple Peacock's in at 185. Sherry's in at 190. Still a steal of a deal. An incredible deal for whoever gets this. Incredible deal. George says she's ready for the timer. You guys know what these are worth, okay? You guys absolutely know what these are worth. And 4 Rose Thrifters. And that's why we want to give you guys a good deal. You guys keep it, flip it. So
gift it.
You gift it too. That's really good. Corvette's in at $200. You're getting your money's worth. That's for sure. All right. $25 starting bid. Free shipping here in the United States. Additional shipping outside of the United States. Everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. We're showing you everything as we found it. This is from the Fun Purse unit. She spent money. She spent a lot of money. So much so that she went into very, very, very financial hardships. Alcohol, drugs, the whole deal.
These are nice because they flip close and then you can open them.
Max Lab, it'll probably be 80 degrees in Florida on March 18th. That's typically and sun, lots of sun. That's Florida. All right. Do not wait to snipe on this one. I guarantee you wait to snipe on this one, it's going to get away from you guys. Right now, Corvette's in at 200. Yvonne just came in at 210. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally are only going to have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Here we go. Yvonne's high bidder right now at 210. Yeah, just plan for temperatures in the 80s. March 18th for half mil, time to grill. Yvonne's high bidder right now at 210. 240. Deb's Fantastic Finds in at 240. Corvette came in at 215. 240 is high bid right now. 4 Rose Thrifters. I don't remember what your last bid was. I do remember seeing bids. I don't remember what it was. The high bid right now is 240. 240. 4 Rose Thrifters. If you bid higher than that, bid again. Try typing it out. 240 is the high bid. And even at 240, it's an incredible, incredible, incredible deal. 15 seconds left to go. 240 is high bid right now. 240 is high bid. Deb's Fantastic Finds with 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do not let this get away from you. Pat's in at 300. 300 is high bid right now. Chris Allen came in at 275. Teresa came in at 255. Sold! Zoltan missed the snipe. Oh, no. Zoltan missed the snipe. Who else missed the snipe? It is Pat for 300.
Nice.
Pat is 300. Nice job, Pat. Did not wait for the snipe. Got the bid in, and still an incredible deal. Pat, nice. Okay, free shipping as well. So, Pat, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address. You're going to send your bid for $300. Look, Philip and Venture was like, man, that is a great deal. You got a great deal here tonight. And then you're going to tell George it was all the scrapbooking punches. If you resell these, do us a favor. Once you're done selling them, tell us how you did. We'd love to know how you did. We love your success stories, okay? So we're not going to get mad if you buy something from us and you pay $10 for it and you sell it for $100,000. We won't get mad. We actually be like, oh my goodness, that's one of the most incredible things in the world. We'll be thrilled for you. All right. Chris M says you definitely got your money's worth. Incredible, Pat. Incredible. All right. Backup bid was, who was backup? Everybody right now is telling Pat how incredible a deal. We see four rows. I see your 250 bid, but it's way after the sold.
Make sure you guys
Chris
are in the
Allen.
live chat.
Chris Allen says I'm back up. Okay, so let me see what it was because I got caught up. It's Chris. It's at 275. Chris Allen, you are back up at 275. So Pat, you're high bidder at 300. Chris Allen back up at 275. Go ahead and email George. Remember auto response. You can ignore the auto response. George will get a customized invoice to you tomorrow. Okay. It looks like we've got the Minecraft lot coming up.
You put this lot together.
I did. I did put this lot together. I mean, I put it in a pile and then George put it all together, but.
All right. So the next are assorted Minecraft. I threw in some Fortnite, but this is like like one of those, what do you call this? Like a foam block for Minecraft. You'll get that. And then you'll also get this Minecraft book bag. Lime green. It's got a compartment there. Compartment there. There's the back of the book bag. And then you'll get these aren't Minecraft. These are from Fortnite with the llama, like a piñata llama. I've never played either game, so I'm not familiar with it. But Minecraft and Fortnite are huge, very popular. It's like, would you say it's as popular as Pokemon?
Maybe even more popular. Oh, is his legs? Oh, man, I didn't see that when I put it together. Just make sure you emphasize that the legs are hurting.
So it looks like he may have been sewn together. Like this looks fine, but his legs look like they need some TLC.
$25 bid from Jeannie. Soldier Mom is playing Minecraft right now.
So plush toys. I don't know the characters' names. We don't play Minecraft, but I just know that my nephews love it. They love playing it. There's so many YouTube channels out there that all they do is play Minecraft.
All they do is play Minecraft. All they do, they play Minecraft. Mr. Beast is one of them. He has a YouTube channel just playing Minecraft.
This isn't Minecraft or Fortnite. He's a Marvel character, but I threw it in there because that's the only thing that this unit had.
I am
this
Groot.
guy. So he's another blush.
I am Groot. Judy's high bidder right now, 40.
Here
Flippin' Adventure says one of those Minecraft zombies got a hold of the spider.
Minecraft t-shirt, a child's t-shirt. This is a youth small, which is like a 6 or 7.
I am Groot.
Here's another Minecraft t-shirt, a child's t-shirt.
Groot is you.
The front and back are the same. This is a size small.
Jeannie's back in at 41.
Here's a cute youth shirt. That's a button-down Minecraft shirt.
Did you mean to rhyme there with cute and youth?
No.
Okay, because it doesn't really rhyme.
Youth small. That's a collared shirt.
Candace is high bidder right now, 50.
And then here's another youth Minecraft shirt.
Flippin' Adventures, I gotta tell you, when I watched the movies, I thought the Groot character was extremely annoying in the movies. So I don't know what that says about me. She says you're immediately not a nice person if you don't like Groot.
Builders, miners, and crafters.
Do you like Groot?
Who?
Well, there you go. George doesn't like Groot.
Size 6, which is probably a size. Who's Groot?
Oot.
Who's Oot?
Mary Parker, thank you so much. You missed one of the best deals of the night.
Here's another
with
Minecraft
all the
shirt.
scrapbooking punches. It was a crazy
Youth
deal.
Small. Here's another plush toy from Minecraft.
Candace is in at 55.
I threw in Zelda because there wasn't much Zelda. But here's a plush
Flippin'
Zelda.
Adventure says, yeah, it was annoying, but you have to admit he's cute. Yeah. I mean, I'll give him the cute factor. Like, George is cute, but she gets annoying when she starts going all Arabic on me. So, but she's always cute.
Are you going to admit that you're annoying too?
So anyways, she just proved my point right there. See that? See, she's still cute, but...
Here's a Minecraft plastic cup.
You could eat your TNT coffee in that.
TNT. I threw in some Mario stuff because he didn't have much Mario.
It's a Mario. It's Nintendo. There's
Nintendo. Luigi's flying in this one.
Max Lab wants to know anybody going through Southern Indiana to Half Mill.
Some of you guys are carpooling.
Some people are carpooling. Some people are still looking for other people to carpool. We should probably do a post, like a community post, and say, tell us where you're coming from for Half Mill to Grill, and if you need somebody to ride with you so people can connect in a community post.
Does this thing open?
I couldn't figure out how to open it or what it does.
Oh.
But there's an area for batteries, so it does something.
It does something. So this is also Minecraft. There's the mushroom, another Zelda. There's is it Koopa Troopa?
Max Lab, we'll probably do that after we cut off registration, which that's going to be here. That's coming soon. It is coming soon where registration is going to be cut off.
Here's a pillow. Can you this pillow's too big. Do you mind showing them?
What if I'm too big? All right, you saw this in one of the videos. Actually, Flippin' Adventures last week sent this as one of the questions, the trivia questions. Eat, Sleep, Mine. The back looks like this. I was thinking about keeping the pillow because we never have enough pillows, but George said, nope, I'm selling it.
I don't remember you asking.
I was smart enough not to ask because I knew you would say no.
Were you dreaming? You must have been dreaming. Just like all the times that you pick your nose and you don't remember.
Like when you eat it and you don't remember. $60 to Judy.
I do no such thing, Jeremy.
Judy's high bidder right now is $60.
These are similar to like Lego pieces. Oh, I'm almost done with this lot. My back's starting to hurt, but I'm doing okay. I'm not in pain like I was yesterday.
You going to sleep on the bed tonight or the couch?
The couch. I'm ready for the timer.
Yes. That means...
So that's a big old assorted Fortnite, assorted
that means
Mario, Zelda.
Wow.
What else?
I mean, I get the bed. Daniel Jenkinson is
Minecraft.
at 61. Andrew Anderson came in at 65. All right. Fortnite, Minecraft, a little bit of Mario.
Zelda.
A little bit is, we'll just call it Nintendo. You got a little bit of Nintendo. You got a lot of Minecraft. You got a tiny, I am Groot. And that's just what it is. It's some random stuff. George threw it together.
We can call it the assorted toy lot.
All right. She has to name everything. Why don't we just call it the George lot?
It's called cataloging.
Okay. I didn't know she knew such words. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States.
Mario has a name, so people can
That's where I found
that.
George. I was cataloging. I was like, oh.
Luigi has a name.
That. I'll take that one. Mail order. All right. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States. Additional shipping outside the United States. Everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. This thing here.
It's a me, Mario.
This thing here, they said
this
it's a
one's
torch.
brand new.
It's got a button. And it has batteries, but we didn't get it to do anything. And you got a Mario toothbrush.
Maybe the battery
gets
it to open.
I don't know. All right, 69 with Amy Lambert right now, 70 to Candace. And you got a bit fast. You got a bit furious. You got 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Candace is high bidder right now on this lot. 55 seconds left to go. Brittany is now high bidder at 71. Brittany's right bidder at 71. Philip Adventure says a swipe right, swipe left decisions can be interesting. Well, my life has never been the same, that's for sure. 40 is the high bid.
Do you want to go back to what your life was like before we met?
76, 72, 75, 78. Sherry's now high bidder at 78. 78 is the high bid. 25 seconds left to go. 79 is the high bid. 77. 79 still high bid. We got Candace in at 80 now. Candace is high bidder at 80. Everything is as is, no guarantees. 84 is high bid to Brittany. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We still got Brittany in at 84, 84, 84. Jay is now in at 95. Jay's high bidder right now at 95. Going once. Jay's high bidder going twice. Sold to Jay at 95. Brittany missed the snipe. Candace missed the snipe. Oh my goodness. I try and tell you guys, don't try and snipe. Get it in beforehand.
Can you give me the pillow?
Yeah, I can give you the pillow. Here you go.
This one's worth more because you touched it.
Okay. Doubt it. Probably worth less. All right. High bidder is J95. Jay, you know what to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, bid amount of 95, and tell George.
Oh.
We'll just say it's the Minecraft lot. Boom, right there. And then backup bidder is, well, that's going to be, I got to figure that one out. Backup is, so 95. So it's probably Brittany Harrison, your backup bidder at 84. Brittany. Backup bidder at 84, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, bid amount, and then tell George it was the Minecraft lot right there. Now, keep in mind, you're going to tell her that you were backup bidder, and And remember, you're going to get a auto response email. You guys can all ignore the auto response email. Again, we just get so many messages. We can never, it's not humanly possible to respond to them all. We still to this day, and by we, I mean me, to this day, read them all. And we respond to the ones that we feel are the most important, which is way less than 1%, or the ones that make us laugh. Usually we ignore the important ones and we just respond to the ones that make us laugh. That's reality. All right, I'm just going to stop now and I'm going to give George solo layout.
All right, next lot is a huge lot of DVDs. These two are still brand new sealed. Got Aaron Brockovich, based on a true story. It's actually a really good movie. Death Proof.
That's one of your favorites?
I didn't think I would like it at all. Siege. This actually has 3 movies. No, sorry, not this one. This one has 20 action movies in one. Now, we did not test these. We did not look at the back. All I did was open them up to see if the DVD was in it and it matched the case. And it did. So these have 20 action movies all on one DVD. This DVD has 20 horror films all on one DVD. This one has 10 midnight horror zombie movies. We know people that sell nothing but horror items and do really, really well.
James is high bidder at $50 right now.
Here is Forward Onto Dawn. Little House on the Prairie, season 6.
They're bidding back and forth.
Finn.
Feather and Fur.
The Third Race.
We are
Friday. Here's the 3 movie collection. You get Friday, next Friday, and Friday after next.
We are at 599,013 subscribers.
Nice. Final Destination 5.
Could you imagine if all subscribers actually stayed subscribed and they weren't self-entitled?
We'd be in the millions right now.
They weren't self-entitled, offended by everything.
Fast Five.
If you just breathe, they're offended by it.
Austin Powers Gold member. Concussion with Will Smith in it. Look how young he looks. He kind of looks like Denzel in this movie.
How many
in
views do you think we have on the channel right now?
275 million. Click.
225,967,854 views on the channel. So we are at 250,000 views.
Chuck and Larry.
No, 250 million views. We're at 250 million views.
Dead Season.
James is high bidder at 85 right now. How in the world did we get to 250 million views?
Charmed, the complete 3rd season. I actually really liked watching Charmed. Here is the complete 5th season of Charmed. They got rid of... Something happened to her, Dorothy Shannon, and then she got replaced with this witch.
90 is the high bid.
Fast and the Furious. Spy Kids 2. National Treasure 2. Crash.
Lori Switch James said your driveway is so long, I'm offended. That is the very first person that's ever been offended by my long driveway.
Ghost.
Shocked, amazed, thrilled, yes. Offended by the driveway?
Angels in America. I sent some sarcasm there.
By Lori?
Mm-hmm. Vantage Point. This has 4 films. Police Academy. You got Police Academy 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the rest of Police Academy 5, 6, 7, and Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1. Here's Too Fast, Too Furious. Snakes on the Plane.
Bids up to $90.
Inception. Spy Kids, the first one. Not Another Teen Movie. Without a Paddle. Without a Paddle, Nature's Calling. This must be the second one. Here's 4 films on one. Final Destination 1, 2, 3, and 4.
95 is the high bid.
Galaxy Quest. Batman Begins. Hitman. Unrated. Clash of the Titans. Idiocracy. Mummy. The Mummy. Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
96 is the high bid.
Run, Lola, run. RV with Robin Williams. We actually watched that.
We just watched that. When did we watch it?
Not too long ago.
Was it when we were traveling?
I think so.
And it was on the TV, and I was like, all right, well.
Fast and the Furious. Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
We just upgraded TVs here at the
Mr.
ranch
Deeds.
house. I don't know why, because we don't watch TV, but we upgraded.
Tokyo Drift, Fast and the Furious.
Because it's from storage units, that's why.
Epic Movie.
100 is the high bid.
Coach Carter. How many movies would you say you watched today?
Well,
Change of Planes.
I know I didn't get any work done, and we don't have a video for tomorrow because I took care of you all day on the couch. So
Rampage and San Andreas. Here's 2 films in one.
Corvette is in at 105. So how many movies 3 movies I went through on Amazon Prime on the phone? Taking care of you.
Annabelle. I actually watched that movie.
There
wasn't that scary.
I went through horror.
Power of One.
I went through a horrific thing today too, and it wasn't a movie.
Wedding Singer.
Is when you were screaming for me. Help!
Open.
Help!
I did need help.
Help!
Pet Cemetery. Oh my gosh! I remember when I was a little kid, I watched this.
I
and
can't
I'm
wait!
so scared. So
110.
scared.
I meant you screamed, help! You're out of sight!
Here's another double feature: City of Angels and Michael.
Jeannie is offended because we
Witches of
offended her.
Oz.
We offended her cat.
Next.
How many animals do you think we've offended?
How many Alexas have we offended? 50 First Dates.
Probably a lot.
Fear No Fruit. I told you guys this is a huge DVD lot. I'm getting close to the bottom of this. Finding Nemo. Such a classic. Love that movie. The Mummy.
Who's
Tomb
my
of
mummy?
The Dragon Emperor.
Who's my mummy?
Basic Instinct number 2.
Who's my mummy? I can't hear points. Who's my
But
mummy?
you can see it. The Wrestler.
Who are you pointing to?
Cruel Intentions. Myself.
Who's your daddy?
Not you. Cape Fear. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I've never watched this movie. I think we talked about that. The Young Frankenstein. I think didn't we watch this one?
I don't.
Oh, no, that's the
I
first
don't think
season.
I've ever watched the Tudors. No, I've watched you tutor all over the place, especially today. But I've never watched a season of it. It's just
Wooster.
been an episode.
That was the last movie in that huge lot. I'm ready for
You're ready?
the timer.
All right. She says she's ready for the timer on the movie lot. Last I saw, I think we were around 110, somewhere in there. There's been a lot of chat happening since then, and George and I have been poking at each other, so I don't remember exactly where it's at. But I do remember this: $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. This is a huge lot. Jeffrey's now in at 150. 150 is the high bid right now. It's a huge lot, and everything's as is, no guarantees, no returns. We have not tested them. She already talked about a lot of that. She made sure they were all in there. And you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just go ahead and do it. High bid is 150 right now. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You got 1 minute to win it. 150 is the high bid. 150 is the high bid right now. Jeffrey's high bidder right now at 150. This is a huge lot. It's huge, I tell you. It's huge. Huge. Jeffrey's high bid right now, 150 with 45 seconds left to go. Jeanette says, I don't have a DVD player. We could probably sell you one, Jeanette. We should actually start saving the DVD players and sell a DVD player with your DVD lots. Want to do that? The DVD players we find? Sherry's now high bidder at 160. So we'll start selling. We'll throw in a DVD player with a lot. We find so many of them. 160 is high bid right now to Sherry. 15 seconds left to go. Jeffrey came in at James came in at 165. Jeffrey came in at 170. 170 is high bid right now. Sherry came in at 175. James came in at 175. We've got a couple seconds left. And Shauna says DVD players $25 at Walmart. It's sold. Sherry is the high bidder. Sherry is high bidder. James is backup bidder. Nice job, guys. All right, Sherry and James, you both know what to do. Sherry, you're gonna send all of your information as the high bidder. James, you can send out as backup bidder, but I know you both know what to do. Both know what to do. 175. Sherry, no whack.
Okay, our friend Sherry.
So they know what to do, and then Jeffrey missed the snipe. I'm trying to tell everybody, don't wait on that snipe, because so many of our friends at home are lagging.
All right, one last lot. Jeremy put this together before the free lot.
I did?
Yes.
All right, one last lot, and apparently I put this together.
Oh.
I don't even know what she's talking about. What did I put together? Oh, was it the toilet paper lot? You said you were going to start selling my toilet paper on the auctions?
No, your boogers.
Oh, you were going to sell my boogers. This is what I live with when the camera's off. Jeffrey says, I bid as soon as I could.
All right, Jeremy put together.
Okay, I did. I put this together. Now I remember.
Would you call this the children's?
This is a children's graphic tee lot. Okay. There's just too many good t-shirts, and I knew you guys would love it. And a lot of you are resellers, and this stuff sells really well on eBay.
That's a youth medium.
So this is a huge, and it really is a huge lot of children's graphic tees.
A youth small.
So hold on tight, because you're going to get to see a lot.
This is a youth X small. Go Green t-shirt. This is a Old Navy youth small. I don't think we've ever auctioned off children's clothing. Here's a youth small real tree. This is actually a t-shirt with one of those sewn in sleeves. I don't recall ever doing youth clothing.
Youth clothing sells better than
oh my gosh,
adult clothing.
Yeah. There's so much money to be made in gently worn youth clothing for children.
Darlene, the ribbons will be coming in a future auction.
Youth small. Run the Play. This is Old Navy youth medium.
Susan's high bidder at 25 right now.
Here's a National Geographic t-shirt, youth small. Again, this is the last lot before the free lot. Here's a thermal type hoodie that says chillin'. This is an Old Navy youth small. This one is so cute. It says, "Send help. My family is nuts."
Well, that's definitely the case for me.
This is a youth small or youth medium.
George is my family, and there's something not right there.
That's me right there with the big eyes.
That is. That's
Right?
you.
Would that be me?
That'd be
It
you.
looks like a llama / squirrel with the big old eyes. Here's another youth small.
There's your sister yelling and screaming.
Here's a long sleeve thermal. It says, "All good in the woods." Here's a long sleeve shirt, Old Navy youth small. Here's a youth medium. Beast. This is a Old Navy active youth medium.
The fox is going in the trap and eating all the peanut butter.
Here's a Fortnite shirt. That's a youth large.
But I have the trap set to not go off, so he'll go all the way back and not be skittish.
Oh, how did this Minecraft shirt end up in this one? This is an Old Navy youth large.
Do you want to just pull it and put it with the Minecraft lot?
No, might as well
Because
just keep it
there's
together.
another one right there. You probably
This
just
is-
jammed them in together.
Here's another Old Navy youth large Minecraft. Here's some child's Minecraft undies. This is totally Jeremy right here. Here's another Minecraft shirt. It says, "Creeper's gonna creep. Ain't that the truth?" This is a youth extra small.
$50
This
is the high bid right now.
This is a Minecraft onesie. It comes with the hood and then the zipper, and then you get the little footsies. No, there is no footies. It's open. It opens at the end.
Yeah, I probably made a Minecraft lot and you grabbed it with everything else.
And then here's another pajama onesies with the footies. This one, I think, still has the tag on it. Yeah, it's from Carter's.
51 is the high bid right now. 52 is the high bid right now. Casual flipper.
This is a 3T. These are playful wolves. Would you say those are wolves?
Hungry wolves, yeah.
Here is a hot pink shirt that says, "Tough guys wear pink." This is a youth small. Here's a long sleeve shirt that says, "Whoa, dude, that's nuts." That's Jeremy again. "Whoa, dude, that's nuts." Children's Place, youth small. Kung Fu Panda. I'm a Kung Fu master. This is DreamWorks. This is I don't know what size. Probably a youth medium, 6'7". Here's a Spider-Man tank. I don't know what sizes that is. The tag was cut off. Here's a Woody pajama top, long sleeve top, Toy Story size 4. Here is a Levi's shirt.
71 is the high bid right now.
This is made by Levi's, youth small.
This is a huge lot, so
Here's a onesie.
hold on.
Dr. Seuss onesie, Cat in the Hat. 6 months onesie. Here's some water sandals made by OP. Still has the tag on it.
75 is the high bid now.
Here's a Get Air hat. Is this Minecraft?
It's Crossy Road.
Old Navy Youth X Small. Here is Luigi. Look at that mustache. Here is Old Navy Youth X Small t-shirt. Here we go,
81
Angry
is the high
Birds.
bid.
Star Wars Angry Birds. This is a... I don't know what size this is. This is probably youth small.
85 is the high bid.
But you got the Angry Birds Star Wars edition. It's a Star Wars shirt. There's a long sleeve skeleton. You got the skeletons down the arms. This size 6.
Team Wiley says out. I bet Team Wiley will bid one more time. I've used that tactic before. Oh, I'm out.
And then you jump right in.
And then I jump right back in.
This is Jeremy in the morning. Back off. I'm grumpy.
No, that is 100% you.
Grumpiness is a lifestyle. There's a Disney shirt X small.
I jump right out of bed, perky and happy, and George jumps. George does not jump.
What is 5 Nights at Freddy's? This is a youth medium.
George does not jump at all.
Here's a 5 Nights at Freddy's, like a twill tote bag type thing. Whoops. Here's a size 6, probably youth medium. Woody,
85 is the high bid.
Woody and Buzz Lightyear t-shirt. This is a Disney shirt size, Old Navy 3T.
It's 11.11.
Is it? Here's a knitted or crocheted owl hat. Woo-hoo. Here's a long sleeve shirt of a shark. Children's Place, youth small. See the shark's opening his mouth, the jaws. You got the jaws of life. Totally bored. This is a Children's Place, youth 6. Here is a Quicksilver. This is a large. Probably youth large. Here's the Cars Birthday Boy. 2T. There's Abraham Lincoln for Halloween, dressed as
Cat in Hat.
Cat in the Hat. This is a Kids 4. We're almost done with this lot. This is another huge lot. This is
Pink Floyd reference.
T4. Here's a Miami Dolphins long sleeve shirt. This is a 4T.
Team Wiley, the last bid I saw was yours at 85.
Here's an Ireland shirt. Youth T5.
Could you imagine how much money she spent on all these?
Yeah, kids' clothes gets expensive. Here's a Fortnite hoodie. It's a black hoodie.
We're probably looking at $2,000 right now, sitting there.
Youth small. You want to ride your bicycle? Here is a Children's Palace Youth Small.
Candace is now in at 86.
Here is a size T56.
Jake and the Pirates. My Four Sons is now in at 90.
Let's roll. Baby Gap. This is for toddler 3. T3. Here's another Jaws.
Candace is now at 91.
Children's Play size small. And then getting down to the bottom of this
My
lot.
Four Sons is now at 95.
T4. Here's a Nirvana t-shirt. 5T. Gator.
Allie.
This is a Youth X Small.
Candace is now at 96.
Oh, look, it's Toros. Says that's how I roll. And he's rolling. You ever see a turtle roll?
My Four Sons is now at 98.
Here's a camouflage
Elvis
size.
Presley Jr. says, yes, she may have spent $2,000 for these. You're selling them for
Youth
so
small.
little. Yeah, I think we're easily looking at $2,000 in clothing that she spent and where she spent it at.
Says want a pizza this. Children's Place size 6.
I've been trying to get a pizza of this all day.
And then
Remember when we went to Cedar Key and got a piece of this?
we got pizza, and then we had Jeremy's favorite oatmeal cream pie ice cream. There's another long sleeve shirt with the skeleton bones on the side. All right, and that concludes this huge children's
So
clothing
huge.
line.
It's so close to the camera, nobody can even see it anymore. 99 with Candace is the high bid right now. 99 with Candace is the high bid. So this is, I wasn't keeping track, but she spent a lot of money. She definitely spent a lot of money. And these are all graphic tees. And I thought, you know what? The graphic tees sell really well online. And so instead of donating these, what we did is we went, there's resellers out here that they need to source. So that's when I told George, I was like, let's do this. We've never done it before, but let's do it. And some of you guys, I mean, you could buy it cheaper from us than you could even at the thrift store if we donate it. So 99 is the high bid right now, and $99.50 is the high bid right now. So $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees, no returns. We have not laundered any of this. We have not altered it in any way. We're sharing it and showing it to you just the way we got it. It'll be up to you to laundry it. We did not check everything for holes or anything along those lines. You're looking at it as we got it. Candace is now in at 100. James came in at 100 as well, but Candace's bid comes first. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You only have 1 minute to win it. $100 is the starting bid
Let
right
us
now.
know if you want Jeremy to autograph this one.
That definitely looks like you in the
That's
morning.
you.
That's your
That's
big
you.
nose and your hairy chin. 100%. Deb's Fantastic Finds is now in 120. 120 is high bid right now. 120 is high bid right now. 40 seconds left to go. 120 is the high bid. 35 seconds left to go. 120 is high bid. James came in at 105, but 120 is already with Deb's Fantastic Finds. $125. Candace came in at 125 as well. Deb's Fantastic Finds is already in at 120. So Kansas is high bidder right now, 125. Deb is now in at 130. with about 7 seconds left to go. 130 is the high bid. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see what happens. 130, 130, 125, 130 is high bid right now. 131. Zoltan just got in the snipe. He got his snipe back on. 131. High bid. Candace missed the snipe. Zoltan got his snipe game back on. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. All right, Zoltan, you know what to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount, 131, and you're going to tell George it was the children's t-shirts lot, okay? And send that information right there. And then backup is Deb's Fantastic Finds at 130. So Deb, you can go ahead and send George an email as well. Zoltan, you finally got that snipe game back on. I was kind of missing it from last week. All right. Zoltan coming in on the clutch there. I'm going to go ahead and remove George's secondary camera. And remember, everybody who messages George, whether you messaged her about a handicap space at half mil time to grill, which many people did, or if you messaged her about winning a lot tonight or a backup bid, you will get an auto response. George will get back in touch with you tomorrow, and it'll probably be later in the day because we have a meeting with the team over at the venue at 11 o'clock tomorrow. So we're finalizing a lot of the details for the half mil time to grill celebration. Even though it's a 6-hour celebration on Saturday, a lot more goes into that just to pull it all off and all the people that it's going to take to make it happen. And so it'll be a ton of fun for sure. For sure. Wow. What's this? Are you giving away? Oh my goodness. For those who didn't stick around for she's giving away Disney pins. She's giving away Disney pins from the Michael collection that we bought.
Do you have a trivia question?
Oh my goodness. It's giving away Disney heart pins. So this is me to George making hearts with my hands. And typically this is how she would respond. This is the shape she would make it with her hands. She'd give me a thumbs down. And I'd be like, oh my goodness, this woman.
All right. So Jeremy has a trivia question thanks to Flipping Adventures. Shout out to her for sending the trivia questions.
I don't have to do my own work anymore.
But
can I hire Flipping Adventures to do all of my work?
Sure.
Flipping Adventures.
You can ask her.
Do you want to film, edit? You could be the new character on What the Hales. We'll call it What the Conkeys Flipping Adventures.
For the last time, she is not conky. Ain't that right?
From what I heard.
So the first person to answer the trivia question correctly, you get dibs on either the Mickey or the Minnie heart hands.
Oh, I thought that was a thumbs down. This was you always giving me a thumbs down when I tell you I love you.
So they're making a heart in the shape of their hands.
That's what she says.
So there's Minnie's hands, and then there's Mickey's hands. So that's 4 pins altogether. Or you could do a lanyard with the sea life pins. So you get a lanyard, and then you get a pin that says sea life. You get the starfish. You get a turtle. And then you also get this last pin that says sea life, and it's got fishies swimming on it. So I thought these were really cool giveaways for those of you who will be answering the trivia question correctly.
We should go with the hardest question.
Marie Parker, please email me at if you truly do need handicap parking, because there's going to be limited spaces for the handicap.
We should go with the hardest question.
The hardest question?
So least viewed video this week was apparently convicted of a felony. The one that we released yesterday. Nobody's watching, and we're getting plenty of complaints on. Jeremy, how dare you say that about these people?
We can't say nobody watched.
Well, some people
we're
did. Flippin' Adventures
the masses.
Watched. How dare you tell that?
The masses aren't watching.
Well, we tell what we find. That's how we dare it.
Flippin' Adventure says, for the last time, I'm not conky, and I bought a shirt that says so.
All right. So in that episode, Jeremy.
Which question are you asking?
Would that be me?
Gotcha.
Jeremy says, so that's me, right?
Yes.
So in that episode, I say that what is always funny. I particularly comment that something is always funny. What do I say it is that's always funny? What is it that's always funny?
She says, I watched but didn't count the randoms. I'm a bad employee. I'm fired.
I didn't know we were even paying her. What do I say is always funny?
Chris Allen says farts. Carol says farts. Susan says randomness.
There's no doubt that I do believe that farts are extremely funny. Like, farts is the
Why are
greatest,
people all
funniest thing
saying
in the world.
farts? Like when George passes gas.
I do find that extremely funny. Like, she's done it on me many times.
By accident.
And I think it's hilarious. She thinks I'm going to be mad, and I'm just like, that's the greatest thing in the world. Like, I think it's funny.
Where have you been my whole life? That's what he says. Soldier Mom says, I don't remember. 40 Kiefer says shards. Cindy says, I love thudas. No one's getting it right. Purple Peacock says random farts. Debbie Vaughn says cows and storage units. Debbie Vaughn says monkeys are always funny. Orangutans are the best. So many people are guessing either farts, my farts, or nail clippers. That was a hard question, wasn't it? Because nobody's getting it right.
Should we give a clue?
Yeah.
It's the opposite of lies.
Kimberly says nail clippers in every bag. Kim Barton says George. Debbie Vaughn. Debbie, all right, we're finally getting answers because you gave a hint. The first person to answer correctly that I see on my end is Debbie Vaughn with truth. Woo! And the second person to answer correctly, Flippin' Adventure says, wow, I didn't think it was that hard. The second person to answer correctly is Stacy Gill with truth. Congratulations, ladies. Email me at whatthehales@yahoo.com. Debbie, since you were the first one to answer correctly, let me know if you want the Mickey heart hands or the sea life pins, whichever one you want dibs on. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Hopefully you had fun. If this is your first live, you had fun and you'll come back again.
It's been raining for 2 days straight.
It has been. The pond is full. The creek is overflowing almost. The ducks are happy. Thank you to everyone who
You are my sunshine.
became a member this evening. We love you
My
guys. Everyone that
only
sent super chats and
sunshine.
super stickers. We
You make me
appreciate you. Everyone that sent fan
when
mail, we
skies
love hearing
are
from
gray.
you. If you haven't registered for Half a Meal Time to Grill yet, email us at whatthehales@yahoo.com.
How much we love you.
March 18th, Saturday, March 18th.
Please don't take my sunshine.
If you need
away.
handicap parking, please email me. We try to release a pre-recorded video every day at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we go live every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard.
You make me happy when skies are.
Get those registrations in, you guys, before we announce a cutoff
You
date.
never know, YouTubers, how much we love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Good night, everyone. Until the next time, say good night, Jeremy.
Good night, Jeremy.
Good night, all.